Fuck.
You good?
Yeah, just thought the first word that I hear is the word swear word.
S1cat0x_code just
Why?
subscribed for 14 months.
Yo.
L-C-I-E-I.
Thank you for 14 months, Coda. Welcome, welcome. We're doing Tales of Lost Souls, Dungeons and Dragons, Part 5
Hey.
of Samhill Dungeon. We got a new player. Yay! Welcome, Nez.
Yay! Let's hope my character doesn't entirely break the balance of things.
Yes, you'll find out who his character is. Their character is later in today's session. We have Katron.
Yo, what's up? I'm having a bit of technical difficulties on my side. I will be with you in a sec.
Oh, good. I still have to do my intro.
Yay!
I tried my best to fulfill the 3 requirements for my character. I've succeeded them all, but I am effectively a one-man party.
We have Chaos.
Yo, oh hell, demon supremacy.
We have, finally with a goddamn name, a Mega Sage.
Omega Sage.
Whatever it's fucking called, I don't know. I
Oh,
call him
hey.
Fluffy.
Do you want me to tell
Oh.
Chaos the fun fact I was telling you when I was making my character?
Oh yes, I want to know.
About deities and what can technically happen?
What?
Oh god. I remember
Tell
now.
Tell me.
Oh
You can go
no.
for it.
Fun fact: it is in the player's handbook that you can worship the GM as a deity, so your character can truly be a part of the demon supremacy.
Oh my god. I'm
Guess what faith I am?
demon supremacy.
No, unfortunately.
That'll be funny.
That would be-
I'm leaving that first one to you.
Really? Thank you. That's gonna be the god I worship then as a cleric.
Do you know what you've just done now?
Made it official and canon.
Yes.
Oh
Okay.
yeah.
I accept all default guards and players handbook, so okay. I did say I go with official shit.
So you are my god, my lord. Oh hell, demon supremacy.
God damn it. Also I'll be your DM demon. Since you weren't here last week and this is a recap. They got the key, they unmarked a player, and now their player is almost dead.
I'm
Weird.
at
Damn
death's
it, what the hell?
door.
That's weird. If he's pretty much at death's door, then why am I at full HP?
I know,
There's
right?
a tower in the back.
Yeah, well, I'm in the process where life is like, should we take him or let him go back to suffer some more?
No, like they don't want to take you, but they don't want you to live anymore either. So they're in a conundrum.
Well, what did I just come back as a poltergeist or a ghost?
You're not worthy.
Ooh. Who knows?
I will haunt you. If my character dies, I will haunt all of you, including the DM.
You
But I'm
wouldn't
not there.
dare,
It's not my fault.
oh my
haha.
god.
You're the
You
one that
wouldn't
rushed
dare.
in.
Your character is classified as God, so I am haunting God.
Yeah, no, you wouldn't dare
It's
worship
really,
my
really
god.
hard for
If
me
you
to tell
do,
this.
I'll kill you.
It's gonna be really hard for me to tell these cantrips apart, considering all 4 of them have the same icon.
Good luck. We can give them icons later if you want.
I'm just rather annoyed that you can
Yeah,
only
I
use
can remember
the
which ones they are.
standard ones. You can't use Xanathar's guide spells.
Not using Xanathar's guide spells.
I know, but I want to be able to use them, and you can't, and I can't.
Why can't you?
Because there's no options available for them. I have to add them in myself, and I just can't be bothered doing that.
Yeah,
Fair
I've got
enough.
spells from Tasha's.
I want the ceremony spell. That way I can actually marry Vanessa.
Oh my god, no!
I'm not
Okay,
taking that.
I think this should be working now. Hey, there we go.
So many technical difficulties.
Oh, no. This one is very important. I just need you guys to look at my stream real quickly.
Oh my god! You
Why?
got a
I'm
new
running
model.
my Halloween costume.
Ooh,
Oh
it's
my
got an
God.
update.
That's cool.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I finished it off today, and was just like, yeah, I might as well use it now.
Now let's just make it canon. Your character becomes that. Mahaha.
That's
Oh,
a warlock monk if I've ever
for
seen
what
one.
you wish for. The
Oh
I wonder
god.
if a
god
warlock
of evil
monk would
will
actually
yet
work.
prevail.
You know what I just realized?
Well,
In the Grace of the Succubus thing that the demon gave me,
Hmm.
it says if you
Oh.
cheat on it, you will lose your souls. Why do I have more than one soul?
oh yeah, that is a good question.
That could also include the souls
What?
of children, if you have any.
Wait, which one's this?
What?
The Grace of the Succubus. It's
So,
Oh yes.
Yeah,
Yes, that one. I remember that.
he's been reincarnated several times.
no, that would still be the same soul, just
So,
multiple
for
times.
example, if let's say I don't know, you're dealing with a demon. Let's say if you start going down that path of stealing souls and mahaha kind of shit.
Okay.
It's pretty much saying that everything you have and everything you own, including that kind of shit, just immediately she takes it all.
Wait, she'll take Tiger?
She'll take it. His soul is currently sitting in your body, technically.
How
but-
dare she take
well-
Tiger? Tiger's not part of the deal!
Doesn't
Well,
matter.
to morally correct that, he's not taking people's souls. He's taking their sanity.
I can't do that. I never had any to begin with.
No, but you take ours.
Sanity's overrated
I mean-
anyway.
Well, I mean, look, listen to Demon. He's on his last few legs, I think.
Especially now that he has Nezza here. Like, together me and
Oh,
Nezza
yeah.
can break him.
The combined forces will just.
I just feel
he'll
like it
kill
makes more
us.
content. That's all. It makes the
Oh
game
yeah, it
more
will,
fun.
but
Does it really make more content when it can make you walk away from a table for like 20 minutes?
yeah, like this is your mistake. We bounce off each other and amplify one another. This is known. This is well known by now, Demon.
You
Why?
have
Why
doomed
would
your
you do this?
soul.
Yeah, but here's the thing. I can always get Nez back on our other game.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah, but
I'm safe no matter what.
I don't worry, boy. I'll find a way to make you suffer.
I'll enjoy it.
God damn it. But yes. So, as you can hopefully see, if I zoom in a bit more on this screen. The group's currently in battle. Your character is down this direction.
Does that also mean I shouldn't be looking at your stream anymore?
Oh, I still watch their streams.
yeah,
but I feel like
I
it's
just
gonna
have
be
it on the
cheating a little bit.
background.
I have no idea, Cole. Let me guess.
Yeah,
My
Yeah,
sanity.
he has a third. No, Koa, you're right. He does have more than 2 legs. He has that third one between them.
Okay, a compliment coming from you? That is strange.
Yeah,
It is
but
very-
moving.
he just has to wait until he loses it.
He's already possessed.
Moving on.
Oh no!
I will ask the party this question because I believe
Oh, no.
we finished off with Fluffy doing a death saving throw, which she succeeded.
Save me.
Let's say an initiative that the brick
Yes.
was the one.
Just
So, we
use my
can-
proper name.
We can.
There's the brick in there, so
So usually we, because of this, do you want to continue on with this initiative? I just ask my players this.
I'm fine with whatevs.
I feel like I'd be biased because I'm not in the initiative.
I'm fine with it.
I should be fine.
Where are you?
Should be
Kate?
fine.
No, I did see it. It flashed there for a second and then it disappeared.
I can hide things individually.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
For
just wondering where.
example,
Oh, hey, that's
Terrible
where you
brick.
guys are.
Oh, I can still see everything.
I mean an initiative.
I'm just wondering where Katron's character is. I can't find it.
I am right here.
He's in the corner, like
Yeah,
above in the
you're
corner.
currently at a
Yeah.
wall's edge, so
I currently threw salt at him,
Yeah.
and
Oh, yeah,
also
yeah.
apparently,
but
yeah.
on the stream, Nez, for my players if they watch my stream, I have set it up so stream is using a player account and not a GM account, so they can't see any GM details anymore.
Oh.
Wah.
I mean, I was asking because
Anyway.
I don't know how you've got things set up because I can quite obviously see a lot more on your screen than when I'm actually looking in the game myself.
Is that,
I mean that.
I don't mind you seeing where the main group of a party is, so you understand what's happening on their end as well.
Yeah, but I feel like that's knowledge that I shouldn't. Wouldn't
Yeah, but I know
otherwise
you're not
have.
gonna meta cheat.
Oh, is he?
He does. I'll just get him back on Thursday.
Hey, you know my character's weak point. You can get me back on with immediately. What do you want about?
I know, right? Thanks for
You have a weak
hydrate.
point?
Well, I want to hydrate, but I don't have the points.
You spent it all?
Yes.
Damn, on what?
Everything.
Yeah, he kind of just went spamming everything in my goddamn channel.
And for some reason, I'm not really gaining them back.
But did you go into debt? But
I
yes.
don't know.
So we're good to continue off. Yes, he doesn't have points for once. I know,
I
right?
have 500.
Then you have point.
But here's the thing.
We're
after
getting
the lo-
sidetracked here.
Oh, look, our barn's coming back.
Out of an entire stream, I went from 100 points to 500. Just from an entire stream, including the end part we raid.
Okay,
That-
we're going to. He has more than
mean-
you have more than Cora, so be quiet.
I mean, I have 6 digits in my points, so
I think I'm around about there as well. Yeah.
I'm at 14.2 thousand for Katron.
I'm so
74.1k for demon.
Oh,
see, I didn't even have to do anything.
I know, right? Thank you for being first Katron. Thank you for being second Chaos. Thank you for being
Also,
third
thank you for
Color.
the 14th month's demon.
Okay, I'm going to continue down the list of initiatives. It means we start with an enemy, okay?
Sure.
Oh, this is gonna be great.
Well,
They're still blind for the moment being, so they've got to keep swinging over here.
And miss entirely.
just hitting
Man,
air.
I really badly want to make a joke about you assaulting the enemy, but
I
you got
already
me
made
last
that
time.
joke last session.
Exactly.
Demon, you know you've just broken your sanity by inviting this guy.
He's just gonna be
He-
filled with regret.
He didn't answer me. He's avoiding the question.
I know, right?
Why can I click that Constitution saving throw?
Because that's like whoever owns the thing is. An 18. That hits. Beamed. Can you do the concentrate for saving throw? Chaos.
Yep.
Will it be enough?
No.
Oh,
Isn't it 15?
That is a success.
It
I am
is.
wrong.
That means you take half of the damage,
And not not poisoned.
which it
How-
doesn't want to give me access to right now. So I guess you're not taking any from the poison.
Wait, poison?
Yeah, it did hit you with its
Wait a minute,
stinger.
isn't he undead? He's immune to poison.
Yeah.
Immune to the poison condition. Most undead are not immune to poison damage, unfortunately.
You have advantage on death saving throws and on saving throws against
You have
poison.
resistance to poison.
Yeah, additionally you have resistance to poison damage.
But
So
like,
he takes half of the half.
but yes, like I said, it's not giving you the option to roll it, and I can't be bothered typing it in.
jeez. You are a DM.
In his saying I'm immune.
I was starting this session with an almost dead player. Can I not be a little bit generous here?
No.
Okay.
Uh.
I guess I can't be
Whoa,
generous.
whoa, hold on.
We want the pain. We want the suffering. Hit us
Time,
with your
time to
best
throw
shot.
that die 20 for poison damage. Whoops, wrong dice, but you wanted this.
Oh wait, I would have had an advantage
Oh,
against that saving throw. Whoops.
Oh no. That's
You
max
still
damage.
succeed, but you take half of a half.
Oh, shit.
Half of 18.
Do you want me to just put the
is
damage in
It's
myself?
9.
Oh yes.
Half of
9,
18.
half of 9 is 4. You take 4
Yeah,
points of
four-
poison
So
four-
damage.
you take
4.5
8 points
we
of
round
damage in total from a piercing attack as well.
Yeah. We don't deal with decimal points, throw that shit away.
So I take 8.
Yeah,
Yes, you
it's
take
typically
8
round
damage.
down. Something I have found out that it's always rounded down.
Yes, it is.
Yes, he didn't know that.
Best
I
way to
thought-
think about it is that anytime you have a decimal point, remove it. And that's
Yeah.
your answer.
I thought it was optional between round down or round up, but no, it's an official rule that it's round down.
I thought
There are
that-
some times where it says you round up, but that's on like a saving throws and that type of thing.
Yeah, the specific of a general rule set would win there.
Yeah.
Mushu.
Oh right, that's me. Let's see, where is Mushu? Mushu is here. Let's see here.
When did I get to the top of initiative?
Because you got 20.
Weird. I was below the brick when I looked last.
I think I was the last one out of the 3 of you.
Yeah, I know I was above you, but when I looked at initiative, it said I was below you. Now it's
Don't worry, guys. I'll be the last one
Just-
once I get up there.
Oh no! When you come in, there's just cue the Doom music, and I don't even know what the Doom music is.
What is the length? About 45. I should be able to shoot him from here. Let's fire off. That's a touch, Bill. Let's go with the short bow. And with
Skeleton
advantage
attacks
because
with the short bow.
Mushu hasn't attacked yet. And also does stealth.
Oh yes.
You know how awful it would be if I was going to go with my original idea of a gnome?
Oh no!
That is a
16 to
hit.
hit.
Please roll down.
I'll add sneak attack onto that. Ooh,
That's
dude,
nice damage.
That's some nice damage, Mushu.
Avenge me!
Never.
Well, I know you won't.
I'll probably just laugh and teabag your corpse.
Okay.
That's gonna be it for Mushu. So it's an invisible person's turn.
Yes.
We're all gonna die.
Well, speak for yourself. I'm already halfway there.
Do you mean
Well,
help
I
you
think
get the
to
other
ask a
half?
question would sort of spoil that which turn, because what direction would I have come from? What do I hear?
Sure.
You're gonna come out of the portal.
I mean, it makes sense.
So you would have come from this direction. You've been following the entire track of dead corpses, and as you get up to this area, you would start seeing an ominous fog appear, coming from this direction.
We didn't really leave a trail considering we went everywhere, so
Oh, I
There
think
is
all
a
the
trail between getting into the dungeon and here of dead bodies.
oh, okay.
Yeah, and then us backtracking a bit just to
Yes.
make sure that we found everything.
Do
Yeah.
I hear
Additionally,
anything with us through the fog?
You'd probably hear. You'd see more dead bodies than hear anything. But knowing from your past experiences, you have an inkling that something sinister is transpiring.
In the hearing of battle up ahead.
It would be very, very faint. Which
Would
your
I know?
passive
Would I know
perception
which? Would I know which direction it'd be coming from?
deeper into the fog, so up into the direction.
Well, then I'm going to cautiously end up moving. And is there any type of things to look around a corner, or does it need to fully appear around a corner?
If you just state that you're going to look around a corner, then move to see what's down there, I see it as you peering around.
Okay, so that'd be what I'd be doing. I want to properly make sure that things have been cleared out. And then I'd have another 5 feet, which would put me there. Do I see anything through the fog?
You see to what looks to be as if there's like a tiny little pit which you've encountered on your way here before, and in other dungeons ruins.
Okay. Would I know if the pits are endless? Would they have traps up beneath them, above them, around
You
them?
would expect from what you've seen in this one so far, from your current journey into it, be spikes. Like a pitfall. Spike pitfall.
Okay. So then I'm going to cautiously move up to it and take a small look around the corner, see if I can see anything here around where the pit is.
So you'd see what seems to be a thrown dead body into it of what looks to be somewhat of a cultist, along with 2 other cultist bodies in this general location. Probably one down here.
Okay. Well, that if we're going in turn order, that's a double move, so that's the end of my turn there.
I'll move them out the way just so I can keep track of things.
Are you gonna dash?
That was double
I've
move.
moved. Yeah,
Oh.
that basically is a double move.
Okay.
And keep in mind, I can only move 5 squares normally.
Well, that's just sad.
Welcome to being a short race.
And then we come back over to the main group.
I wonder if the fanatic's gonna stab
Oh no.
Fluffy.
Nab is going after Yurik.
Yorick, no!
Oh shit!
He sees you as the most threatening of the group. From what you
He's not
has
wrong.
done.
Understandable.
Yeah.
A 17 to hit. That is a hit.
Yep.
Damage. The
Lucky.
3. Multi-attack. Gets to go again. Which will be a miss. You take 3 piercing damage.
Okay.
And
Can we trade damages?
No.
bonus action.
Oh.
Ooh,
I
what
believe
did
you can only
place down?
summon up on your first turn.
When you cast a spell, you can make a melee spell attack against a creature within 5 feet of the weapon.
I use this weapon the spell when I get it. What weapon would it take the form of? Because I worship the GM.
That you have to see. Which is going to be missing. Okay. Chaos, your turn.
Yay! I'm gonna cast Sacred Flame against this guy.
Sure thing.
My target's blocked by a wall, apparently.
Oh yeah, so because they're peering like what you were doing, I have to move them there for you to actually hit first. I forgot.
Okay. Thanks.
So goddamn.
They'll have to roll a dexterity saving throw.
Yep.
Oh,
It is a
Yeah, that's
succeed.
Yeah, that's a success. And that's pretty much the end of my turn.
Fair enough.
Yeah. That's
All
not
right,
that
come on.
lost.
Don't forget to click
Well,
end
don't worry.
turn.
Oh, yeah, I keep
Yeah.
forgetting that.
Yeah, don't worry, it's the powerhouse's turn now.
Yeah, kill the cultist.
Avenge me!
If you do that, I might start worshipping you instead of the demon supremacy.
I am gonna go and move up here.
Very well.
And then I'm gonna go and
You have the high ground.
yep.
that doesn't that make him loot? I know. He went for that, right?
Oh shit.
That
Oh
is
no!
a natural one. That is a miss.
Offhand attack.
Oh yeah, I should also review.
17 to hit.
17 to a hit.
Yep.
That will be a hit.
Beautiful. I'm putting sneak attack with that. For 14 points of damage.
You can't use sneak attack.
Yeah, I can. Swashbuckler. As long as I attack a creature and it's the only enemy within my 5 feet range, I can add sneak attack to it.
Okay.
Yeah, swashbucklers are crazy.
I know.
Swashbuckling.
Maybe I should dip some swash.
If you're planning to go in 3 feet in the row, yes, I killed it.
My
Nice.
death has been avenged.
Give me a minute.
I don't think we really cared about your death or life.
Well, as long as the guy who's basically killed me is dead, then I can die happily.
No, then we should bring him back.
Well,
Okay.
if you were to bring someone back, wouldn't you bring back that guy that loved torturing as much as you?
No.
He's a competition in the field. He has to
Exactly.
get rid
I
of.
know, right?
But he was
No.
your teacher. He was your
You do-
teacher.
He wasn't willing to teach me.
Well, I mean,
It's
he
like
somewhat
the
was.
Sith. I mean, think of it like this: it's like the Sith. You always want power, so you have to usurp your master.
There can
by
only
killing
be
them.
one.
You're not wrong, yeah.
Only be one.
Well, technically two.
Never. I'll fight for them all.
That was my main 2 actions. That's the end of my turn.
Alright, so it's just impies left.
How many turns has it been since you threw sand in? It was round 6. So they would no longer actually be.
Oh no! The salt is no longer working.
Oh no.
And it's so hard to see them against the red light.
The entire point. Mahaha.
I can see him fine. I just zoom in as far as possible.
Actually, yeah, fair.
Where is this?
I can't see you though, Catron.
I can see all of you.
Playing this game again. He's going to use the feature of invisibility.
Oh no, not the invisibility. No.
No.
Pretty sure he will have disappeared on your screens by now.
Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
I never saw him to begin with.
You're just gonna he's gonna run away. You'll step on it. You just go. Oh, did I step on something?
What is this dirt underneath my boot?
You wouldn't even see the dirt. He's invisible.
What is this sand underneath my boot?
You good, DM?
Yeah, I just fucked up in using movement, so I just had to recalculate in my head. And yes, that will be.
Yay, my turn.
Yeah, hold on.
I'm holding on.
Holding on to what?
That's a good question. I guess my laptop?
Don't.
Alright. Will I live or will I die?
We'll
Die.
find out.
Alright.
Pick for die.
Oh, that was. Here we go. I'm going in.
That is a
What's that?
success by one
Ah.
bloody point.
I think is
I-
10 a, do you consider 10 a success?
I think 10 is a success, if I remember correctly.
I have one more chance to live.
Oh my god.
And that will just be my turn then, so.
Yes, that will be your turn. Impy. Have fun.
Here we go again.
I'm scared. Someone hold me.
The only one who could do that is probably Mushu.
Oh, never mind then.
And to be specific, you said hold me. You didn't specify who, so it could be the imps holding you.
I'll accept that.
With what he did with the goblins, yeah, he'd accept that.
Naturally. Anyone but Mushu.
Why not?
What did Mushu do to you?
I don't know. I just don't want Mushu holding me.
Is it because he's a poor child?
We found our
No.
next goal, gentlemen.
What would that be?
Get Mushu to hug chaos.
Fair. Absolutely fair.
You wouldn't dare.
As the fog begins to get denser. Have fun.
I'm scared.
Mushu's turn.
Of what?
Beep, 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 beep. That is 30 feeds. Gonna use a reaction to prepare an attack when the imps appear.
Very well.
Boom.
So you would have noticed the fog getting thicker.
You'd say that.
You see that, but nah.
Nah.
I do say that. The fog would start
I
being thicker.
Don't believe you.
Don't do this to me.
Well, I think that's my cue if I don't want to go in that room. But would it be my turn?
It is
It
your
is your
turn.
turn.
You
Okay,
can check
so-
by looking up the swords at any time.
I do not have a pair of swords on my screen, so.
It'd be next to like the chat bubble. and
Oh,
all that.
there it is. Okay, much better.
You can even pop it out and click end turn when you don't want to continue doing your turn.
Okay, well, I don't know what the pop-out button is. Okay. So can I see more of this room, or will this be like step in, step out, just so I've got vision of it from just looking around the corner?
I will tell you, besides the bodies and that pit, and the door which leads, which seems to be where the fog is coming from, that seems to be pretty much everything in this. The door does not look man-made. It looks more towards the demonic side.
So, would I know that the fog represents combat, or would it represent danger type of thing?
You, from your previous experiences, you would recognize that. Count. You would recognize that it seems to be a type of fog that materializes during unholy summoning. The thicker the fog, the more dangerous the enemy.
Okay, now was I sent in here to find out the source of the fog?
You would have been sent to this area to investigate claims of seeing known individuals that look to be part of a cult that your mercenary group is currently investigating / hunting, especially your specialized group.
Yeah. Is there a safe way to get over the pit in front of me?
Yes, you can
Jump.
just say you're jumping up, like jumping over it, kind of thing. It is not that far, so it's easy to jump across.
You say it's not that far, but you know the more intrinsic details of my character.
It's not that far enough where you would have to make a roll. It is far enough just for you to do the normal action of jumping.
You
Oh,
jump, you
okay.
fall like a ton of bricks.
Bahaha.
Oh. Then this is sort of what I'm here to investigate, so I'll jump over the pit. Would that take 5 feet or 10 feet of movement?
Only 5.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Like normal, I'll do double move. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. And that would be the end of my turn.
Okay, doke.
I suppose I should go over here.
Before you end your turn, I will also mention from your current view, you see a little body, a dead body of what seems to be an imp, showing a recent sign of battle.
Ah, hell.
Oh, you're in
That is where they
there.
come from.
Okay, so I will then hit the end turn button.
Okay, let's now your turn.
Yay. Can I roll perception to find that remaining imp? Would it be investigation?
There are
2 of them.
that is the hard thing to say because invisibility is always a pain to deal with.
Mm.
I
Then all you
believe
have to
last
do is listen for sound.
yes, so I believe last time we decided because you would technically be looking for like small sounds like flapping wings and all that. We said it would probably be perception for this instance.
Yes.
Yes, I
Okay.
think how it normally would be it'd be perception to try and find the square, but because you can't see them, you'd still get disadvantage on attack even if you're hitting the right square.
Okay.
Oh, that was almost a 20.
Yeah, I rolled a 14, so it wasn't almost a 20.
So which one are you trying to find? One that you targeted or one that Patron
The
targeted?
one I target. The one I targeted.
What's your color?
I don't know.
Color's red. It would be the square. Directly
Okay.
above the summoning circle.
Oh, look at that! They're running away. Cowards.
Running
Okay.
or calling for reinforcements.
I'm gonna. So this one.
But yes.
Okay. I'm
And I
gonna.
can't even see your goddamn character. The fuck's that thing?
I also have no clue how close I would be to them, but I'm
I'm
not
gonna
trying to
head
be
here.
silent, and my armor would be loud as hell.
Clunk, 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 clunk,
I'm gonna
clunk,
head
clunk,
here,
It is heavy armor after all.
clunk. Oh, okay.
and I'm gonna use. Where is it? Unarmed strike.
Okay, with disadvantage.
Gotcha. Fuck.
Yeah, that too's not gonna hit.
That will be a miss.
Wait.
Go use key point.
Yes.
2 more attacks.
Fury
that-
of blow.
Uh. Yeah. Okay. Unarmed strike. Discard previous attack. Normal. That's even worse.
Oh no!
It would still be with disadvantage, mind you. But you can't get any
Yeah.
lower.
Yeah.
So do your next attack with disadvantage.
Huh.
Wow.
It decided to like miss. Whack straight into the floor.
That will
First
definitely
attack with calibration.
be a hit, and as you hit them, they screech in pain, revealing where they are.
Damage.
It's like you punch and then came in with an open hand and fly squatted them to the ground.
How small are they again?
They're small
They're
enough
like-
to take up a quarter of a square.
Ugh, they're tiny.
Yeah.
Yeah, they are small creatures.
That's meant to be
Ew.
6 not 3.
Do keep in mind. They take.
Hey, ew.
As a small creature myself, I feel like I should take offense to that.
I think that's smaller than you, to be honest.
Yeah, they would be tiny size, wouldn't they?
Oh no, tiny size is a completely different category.
Okay.
Give me a second.
That would be the end of my turn.
They are tiny.
Oh, they're tiny creatures? I thought
Knew
they're
it.
small creatures.
We are tiny little creatures. We want no
Probably
harm.
just token wise, they're classified as tiny, so you can see the difference.
Okay. I'm gonna go and run up, seeing the imp and probably estimating what he's trying to do. Bring up both of his swords, swing immediately past him, and try and disrupt the summoning circle. Like make a crack in it, destroy the tile that it's on.
Oh, okay. Yeah, roll a hit, mate. It will not be easy since it already seems. It seems to be as like it was pretty much a part of actual.
Oh, this
Roll.
is fun.
Like,
So since I targeted the other imp, I can like click on my swords and it says Yurik's target is 10 feet away from me.
is that metagaming?
It notifies me. It's
What?
like I went in.
I
I went
feel
in
like
to click
that's-
my scimitar, but it's
Here, give me one
notifies me.
sec.
I can't do that because my target is 10 feet away from me.
Give me one
I
sec.
feel like it's just extra information that shouldn't be revealed.
I'm target.
Like,
Okay.
Is that gonna hit a tile on the floor?
That will you do hit the goddamn floor, but you don't hit it hard enough to disrupt the circle.
Want me to hit it again?
You can, but give me a moment because I will, however, say that it does affect it somewhat. It does lower the density of the. Now you may hit it again.
Beautiful. Ah, that's a lot more better.
Okay. You completely disrupt this circle to the point that it even stops glowing. The glow. I can't really. Hold on, can I make the glow fade?
No, you can just make it disappear.
We'll make it we'll make it smaller.
From a red, from a red glow to a pink. Great.
Yes, I just lowered intensity of color.
Oh.
It's
but
now
yeah.
dark.
It's a good thing with dog vision, you can only see black and white anyway.
I mean, it'll be blinding you anyway.
Well, technically, it was light enough to light it up the room.
Yeah.
But yes, the magic circle does not seem to respond, and now there is a gaping gash in a part of it.
Oh no.
Well, that was
Yep.
my 2 attacks.
In here I thought I could have summoned Vanessa.
You don't even know where I am.
This one, extremely
You're
pissed
in a
now.
hallway.
Gonna move and attack you.
I mean, I don't even know where I am.
Stop, bitch!
You're in a hallway, a very big hallway.
Not yet, I'm not.
That
That's the
miss.
Ta-dam, ta-dam.
All right, fellas, I have a good feeling about this one.
You know, I just realized I could have gone to you and healed you.
Yes, I was gonna say that.
You son of a!
Roll
Yeah.
your death saving throw, boy.
How,
I forgot that I
how
had cure
dare
wounds.
you?
I forgot I had cure wounds. I'm sorry.
Oh god. Okay, you know what? I don't even care if this succeeds or fails anymore.
Hey, just don't get in that one. You're fine. You have survived with 3 death saving successes, and now you are
I
stable.
live.
You are
And
stable
what's-
and unconscious. Roll a d4.
Alright. D4?
Yep.
Alright.
I
Well,
thought if you were just stable, you only recovered 1.
up.
Yeah, I also thought it
No,
was
that.
one.
Nah, if you roll a d20, you go up to 1 hit points. If you are stable, meaning that you roll a d4, and that's how many hours you are unconscious.
Oh,
1 hour. So
Till
do I
such a
just leave
time
my
you
hit?
receive a
Yeah.
magical healing, and then you're up.
Yeah. Well,
I
for
have
now
a-
then, I'll end my turn then. So
I have a potion of greater healing. Would that help?
I did not know that Nat 20 was auto success.
Yeah, and that 20 brings you up to 1 hit point.
Nat 20, I actually believe only is 2 success. It is
No,
not.
it isn't.
No, you recover 1 hit point and you're no longer considered unconscious.
Brittany?
Yep. And
When
that
did
one
this
is
rule
2
come?
fail. It's always been like that. Nat 1 is 2 fails, and Nat 20 brings you back up to 1 hit point, and you are no longer unconscious.
Yeah, a stable creature that isn't healed regains 1 hit point after 1 die 4 hours. Neat. Learn more every day.
Hmm.
Well, then Pudding doesn't play this for right.
I mean, each DM rules it slightly differently. But I like this ruling because it means that there's something a little more to it.
Yeah, it's not just, oh, I've succeeded 3 times. I'm back up and in the fight, baby.
Yeah, exactly. You need to get lucky or get magically healed.
I usually, as a symbol of being stable, I usually put everyone to 1 hit point. As like, oh yeah, you're stable. You're not gonna die the next second.
I mean, that's fair.
But yeah, you either have to, wake up or get up. What are you doing?
Divine domaining an imp.
It's not even your turn. On that
It
note,
is
Oh,
the imp's turn.
Sorry,
then
no,
it's
I was
Mushu's
just
turn.
checking that. I didn't mean to click
It's-
that.
it-
Sorry.
It's Impy's turn.
no, it's Mushu's turn. Oh yeah, don't I need to roll with advantage with that one?
If they're
Because he's
invisible,
invisible.
yes.
Yeah.
Oh, let me just have to roll again.
Ugh.
That doesn't
That's
work.
even worse. No, you failed.
Oh, you can continue on, Mushu.
Mushu's gonna go target you and be a better cleric
I'm a cleric.
and cast Cure Wounds.
Rude. I'm a good cleric.
How much do I recover?
6.
6.
Billion.
Ugh. I'm in your deck, kid. Ah. Hey, Chaos. Why the hell didn't you heal me?
I honestly
It's
forgot
still
I had
down
that
on the
spell.
ground, though.
Yeah, he's on 6 hit points.
I respond, I honestly forgot I had that spell. I'm sorry.
But you're still on the ground until your next turn, where you have to actually, get up.
So
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. And with that, that's the end of Mushu's turn.
Okay.
So you would realize that the
not
ominous
good.
fog has started to dissipate to almost gone, and the sounds of fighting that were slightly echoing down the corridor seem to be disappearing as well.
I'm going to tighten my grip on my longsword and continue moving forth.
Very well.
I'm just quickly looking up if dash is just a regular action or not.
I believe it is an action.
Unless you're a rogue
Yeah.
or a monk.
Dash's full movement speed is action, and then again is your movement. So no, effectively me double moving is the dash command.
Yeah.
3, 4, 5. And that would be the end of my turn there. That is as far as I can move.
You're a slow boy, man.
I'm a halfling. What do you expect? Just wait till I have to actually describe the character.
Will I be able to call you Shorty? Chibi.
What's up, Shoddy?
Your knees could probably call me Shorty.
In actual fact, that there would then be the end of combat, meaning initiative now technically be over.
There, it is a ceasefire.
So he huts hearing a large clanking of like heavy armor coming up from behind you.
Actually, on that
We're
note,
gonna.
on that note, since they're in the midst of battle, while you're walking up, roll me a perception.
Fuck.
I'll leave it up to you if you want me to attempt to even roll a stealth, because I wasn't even trying.
No. Try.
I mean, my passive is single digit.
But I have the other people roll.
I'm doing it now. Oh, come on! What are the odds we both get 5?
Did
Not
you just
bad.
change? Did you just change that 5 from a fail to a success?
Yeah, because I actually went and looked at your
At how
Your
at how
passive
much
stealth.
gear I've actually yeah, with how much gear I've got on as well, like that's
Yeah.
gonna make a lot of noise.
Yeah, I need Mushu and Katron, well, Yurik too, also.
What was that?
Can you please roll me a perception in chat?
Oh, right. I was just
That's it,
dealing
Pete.
with a bot.
Right. Oh shit, 2 of the imps are still alive. I thought Yurik already killed them.
No, because it's not my turn. It was Mushu's.
Ah, okay.
Then I guess combat's not over.
It is
So-
not over.
So feel free to put any penalties you would on that perception roll. With combat, I believe it's rolled with disadvantage, or I think it's like a
There's,
-5.
I think they're still going to beat your... Nah. I didn't even realize.
I mean, 5 -5 is 0. I don't think that's beating it.
Yeah, that'll be fine.
There you go. 17's definitely going to notice me.
Okay, Chaos, you want to actually continue combat now that I realize it's still happening?
Yeah.
You
Hey.
fool, DM. You fool.
Sorry, I moved my screen. It's like they're so small. Like,
Well, isn't that the point of them? To be tiny? And, like, doesn't it say it on the initiative list? Like, who's
to
still
be
alive
honest,
and
I
dead?
thought I already marked them dead.
How's that?
Oh, now I realize why they're not dead. Yep, okay. Yep, you're good.
They take half damage.
Yep.
And that's the end of my turn. I can't heal you, Fluffy, because if I move away, they'll have attack of opportunity. I'm sorry.
You
Well,
are,
if you try to
do,
kill...
you, do you also want to end your turn?
Yes, I keep forgetting
I
that
thought
bit.
you were going to be like, I'm not going to heal you because I don't want to.
No, it's not that. Well, it is that, yes, but I actually have a proper reason.
Oh, you actually have a reason.
Yeah, I can't get to you without giving them attack of opportunity.
Well, so what? Take
I'm
damage
not gonna-
yourself and join me in the suffering.
I'm already hurt.
That's when you vine whip your target closer and then heal them.
Katron, your turn.
Beautiful.
I know I am.
Oh my god, I could just imagine a scorpion build that's a druid warlock with like the Elder's Blast, which pulls them closer, and then the Vine Whip, which also pulls them closer.
My god.
No.
14 to hit.
That should be a hit.
Beautiful. I do not get sneak attack. No way I do, because there's an ally within 5 feet of the target.
Yes.
Sorry.
Are you apologizing? It's a good thing.
I don't know.
And then attack again.
That's a hit.
Ooh. Yep.
And they still live.
What's gonna kill him?
Fire.
Sneak attack, probably, like everything else in this goddamn dungeon.
Yeah, probably.
Fuck!
Okay. Katron, was that the end of your turn?
Right, yeah.
Alright, well, I guess I hop up, I guess. What do I need to roll just to hop back up?
I believe it's half your movement.
That is
There's no
correct.
roll necessary.
Sorry, what was that?
You use half your movement to stand back up.
Alright, well, I guess I stand back up and... Do I see the other imp?
Yes.
Alright,
not invisible.
alright. would I be able to use my short bow on the little guy?
If it's in range, then yes.
Hold on, I'm just reading it out. Hold on. What's the noise? Yeah, I think it should reach. Alright. Alright, come on. I need a high enough. I need a good roll for once. Well, for attacking. That is a first. Alright. Damage, normal. And that will be my turn.
Okay. Do I want to be a pain?
Yes.
Okay.
It
There you
goes
go.
invisible. There it is.
Hey, someone said yes to me being a pain.
Naturally.
He's a ghost.
It's not your turn, whoever just moved. I believe it
I
was
don't think.
Mushu. And you're there, and you're there. Now it's Mushu's turn.
Beautiful. Let's go and move here.
Now, did that perception roll still go through? Because of the 17, Mushu could probably, hear a little something coming up.
Yes, Mushu would definitely hear what seems to be an what would I call it?
Something heavily armored.
No, not heavy armored. A walking fortress coming up the corridor.
Or a tank.
Okay,
Better
if
put it.
that's the case, they're gonna go and turn, and
Yep.
probably say, "Hey, something's coming up behind us."
And then what?
Let's
Bef-
hope- let's
they're going to
hope it-
prepare an action in if the imp reappears, attack it, or whatever's coming up the corridor attacks an ally, attack it. So
Okay.
yeah,
Walking fortress.
Well, you're not wrong. That's what I can't complain about. And then I've got another corner. This is where I'd peek around as well.
Yep.
Do you want me to do the up-down thing?
That is completely up to you.
Well, because if I'm peeking around the corner, the only thing I can see is like that one little small bit there.
Oh, yeah. If you can like go up and down, like if you want to do that.
Yeah. Well, that was down too. Huh?
So like,
Okay.
yeah, so you can actually see down the corridor. Is what I mean.
So I'd peek around, and that's near the end of my movement as is. So I'm going to sit there, and that's going to be the end of my turn.
sit
Because that was
there and
already a
look
double
pretty.
move there.
Just
I mean,
sitting around.
I can't ready an attack when I've already used 2 movements.
Okay, yeah, your turn.
Yay. Where's the remaining imp? Or do I have to roll perception for that
Roll
guy
perception.
too? Of course.
Very perceptive.
I'm so perspective, aren't I?
Perspective.
yeah, you have perspective on the situation.
God, you try hearing the imp, but all we can hear is a walking fortress.
So, do I fail or succeed?
I'm going to say you don't fully fail, but you don't fully succeed. And instead, you hear sound coming from approximately this direction.
Okay. Fireball.
Bloody fireball.
I know.
I mean, I guess I can pop around and throw one in there for you.
Oh god, no.
I'm gonna. Whoops, sorry. I'm gonna head here.
Mm-hmm.
You should be thankful for this, Fluffy.
I think I should be more thankful of Mushu.
Here we go. Normal. There.
Nine.
What was that? 6?
Nine.
Ah, 9. Get out of here, stupid thing.
That's why I say
Rude.
always check chat. Chat will tell you everything you know.
Oh no, it was something else.
So here are your goddamn 9 points.
There we go.
Took you long enough.
Do you want me to undo it?
Just
Shut up.
raises his sledgehammer overhead. Don't tempt me, I'll bonk you.
How do you know I have a sledgehammer?
Just a shake of the head, just shame.
But yes, is that the end of your turn?
Yes.
An end turn.
Always forget to do that.
And I will keep reminding you.
Maybe we should just end him.
I'll slam my horse skull on your face.
I forgot you had.
I have 2 of them.
I
Oh,
must
good.
have misheard that.
I also have a steel mirror that spontaneously came into existence just for me.
What?
A steel mirror that came into existence just for me. Remember?
Let's not question
I
it.
remember that.
Yeah, I investigated a room. There was nothing there, but I rolled so high on investigation that something just spontaneously
I
appeared
had to
for
give
me.
him something. It was like a nat 20. I couldn't give him nothing.
You find a single good berry.
God damn it, that would have been perfect. It would have been smushed
Oh,
inside a
oh.
thing.
You said you
Patron,
could
your
have given
turn.
anything. Demon, you say you couldn't give him anything. You could say, here's a chiseled rock off the floor.
I'm not mean like you.
Yeah, don't
I'm so.
be cruel to my DM, to my god.
I'm gonna
Alright.
go move to here.
Okay.
So what is it, guys? What does it mean when you guys bully me then?
Entertainment.
You're just a
Compassion.
minion.
Oh,
Don't
if
whine.
I'm a
You
minion.
enjoy it. You're an M after all.
Oh, shush. And if we're going on the subject of minion, banana.
No,
Hey,
you're not that
K-Tron.
kind of minion.
That's the
Yeah,
other
yeah,
people shut up and you do your turn.
Rude, but fair.
Oh, what to do? Let's
So many
go-
choices.
Yeah, there is a lot of choices. The imp will have most likely moved on by now. Or at least somewhere within this space. Okay. I'm gonna try and do a perception check.
Roll perception.
Uh, bu- 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 I have a
Ooh, seconds
advantage.
later.
Yeah, I have a. Yeah, just reading through my things. I have advantage on
Yeah.
seeing through illusions.
But would it be an illusion?
Invisibility counts as an illusion. There you are. I like walk over to the door, having a look around, seeing where everything is, and turn over my shoulder, death in my eyes. There you
Oh, that's
are.
foreboding.
Alright, it will be a disadvantage, right? Would it be just as is?
Unless you can physically see it,
It's
it would be disadvantage.
Okay, so I'll just roll another one. So 12, 12 and 21.
that is
Oh. It's literally a high-low thing. They're backwards numbers.
Well, it's a good thing that I have.
keep in mind you did do a perception roll.
Oh yeah, that's fair. Yeah, then you can ignore.
You rolled another 12.
So nothing.
What's with me and 2 and 1s? That's not even binary.
I know, right? Hey, this ain't
Well-
0-1.
Too bad there's only one of you.
But yes,
Fair.
the button.
Oh, right, yeah. I've been just having a look at why my stream chat is not updating with what I put into the chat. No,
Well,
we
you
don't.
did. Well, I'll give my perception a chance. Please don't screw this up. I know D&D hates my rolls. Alright, here we go. I take it back. Alright. I'll move there. And I guess... Can I actually use any attacks since Katron is in front of me?
Depending.
Waiting for it.
What type of attacks are you talking about?
I was just gonna. Cause, hold on, let me just check the. Problems. Where is it? Yeah. Okay, I'll just try. Could I just throw a dagger in that area?
Yes, because you can hit from range.
Yeah.
You're technically throwing it. It's versatile.
Alright. Alright.
You do still need a roll with disadvantage.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I'll roll again. Alright.
For 15 hit.
Alright. Alrighty. And damage. Yeah, at least I hit it. That's a first for me.
All good.
And that will end my turn then. I get, although since I see him, could I then use my sneak attack?
Your sneak attack props when you have an ally within 5 feet that can also attack her.
I think that's swash only. Unless you're doing a swash, I think it's unless your attack has advantage, you can't get sneak attack.
Okay.
I'm a fighter. I'm a fighter rogue, so.
Let me
Well,
just
if that's
pop it. Beginning at the one you know how to do. You don't need advantage on the attack roll if you're not enemy. Let me just make sure it's the same in your team. Is within 5 feet. The enemy isn't incapacitated, or you don't have disadvantage on the attack roll. You had disadvantage on attack roll, so that isn't.
okay. Well, if that's the case, then I will end my turn. Let me just move out the way.
You need a bigger screen, man.
Well, I'm using my laptop. Remember, if I have to do PC my setup, I can see everything.
That doesn't sound like a me problem.
Well, it somewhat is a you problem, because if I'm not able to play, that's your problem. He disappears once again.
Since he's moving out of my range, kind of making a
Considering that
reaction Attack?
Considering that he didn't attack, wouldn't he still be invisible?
Well, is it because when I hit him,
he was attacked twice.
I don't think that removes invisibility, because that's a
I
spell.
think it has to be a concentration.
Yeah, it's a con saving
Yeah, concentration
DC
1 hour.
based on half the damage, but if it's lower than 10, then the DC's 10.
Yeah. And yeah, taking like 1 or 2 damage. He's was attacked twice.
How is it one little imp is giving us so much grief?
I don't know.
Because
They must
it's
be feeling
being
rather
nut-
impish.
And plus, if by removing that invisibility after they get attacked, it's actually easier for people to target her.
Yeah.
So even knowing he probably
Correct.
keeps the invisibility, I just run it again.
Yeah, this is the
Fair
correct
enough.
way to play an imp.
Since he's moving out of my range, I'm presuming, can I reaction attack him?
You can certainly try.
It will be a disadvantage. And you might have to move him back. Because he's 45 feet away. There we go.
I don't like how that tells you.
That's a miss.
Then yeah, no, you can't hit him.
No, I can't. Fuck!
Mewtwo's turn.
Wait a minute. Mushu had to hold action since it revealed itself. Technically, doesn't he get an attack?
I thought you said if it comes to attack him or an ally.
No. If a imp reappears or with whatever's clanking down the hallway attacks an ally.
Okay, sure.
Beautiful.
I'm gathering you're using his long range, so I don't have to worry about moving it again.
Yeah.
It is still with disadvantage though.
Technically, I'm attacking him when he reappears, so.
Technically, like I said, I only show him on screen so you can, hit him, know where he is.
Okay. Nope.
Okay. Now Mewtwo's turn.
Yep, that's the end of Mushu's turn. Mushu can't do much. So
He can
they're
move
just gonna-
past his teammates because I'm gathering you're not going to stop him from moving.
No, because otherwise it will take up the same spot as
You can move him one extra spot for free since you moved him up.
Okay, fair.
You will have to pull him down the square though.
Yeah.
Because you're trying to walk through a wall here.
Yeah, there we go.
Just fire in a direction.
Yeah, he's then gonna hold his action for when the imp reappears.
Okay. You would hear the battle getting extremely close. What seems to be the remnants of the battle, I should say.
That
Yeah,
damn
that-
bloody imp!
That's why I'm
You'd
a
also
little
hear
bit
the
hesitant.
imp part if he yells that.
Oh yeah.
You can just hear us swearing at the invisible imp.
Was not
Wait.
talking to a bad news.
Oh, godly lord of mine, am I allowed to swear?
I am going to pull my shield up in
I'll think
front of
about
me,
it.
and then I'm going to step around the corner.
Okie doke.
5, 10. I'll go up to 15.
Yep.
And then I'll yell out, "What in the hell is this about an imp?"
There's an invisible imp around here.
Kill it with fire.
Kill it,
And
whoever
you-
you are.
And you couldn't kill a single imp.
We've
We've
killed
taken
dozens.
that with
This is
you
the last
before,
one.
but this will keep turning invisible.
We honestly just keep losing track of it.
Then I am then going to sigh, and I'm going to radiant attack for if something bumps into me.
Okay. Yeah, sure, son.
Yay! Perception.
Cool, roll perception.
We love rolling perception in this dungeon.
Oh my god, it's like been everything.
Ew, whose fault is that?
So, do I learn where the imp is?
Just since you're technically not even looking down the corridor.
Doesn't matter. Do I learn it? Where?
Yes, I've already shown it. It's too bad you
Where's
didn't
where the
listen.
GM's cursors?
Okay.
Over here.
I'm gonna go here.
Hey, watch where you're going.
Never.
I just love how there's different types of greens on my screen right now.
Green
And
bean.
I'm going to use Sacred Flame.
Don't you need to see the target?
Yeah,
to
it does say
target them?
creature
Oh,
that you
yeah.
can see.
Damn, so I can't even do that. Okay.
It's time for you to use a different spell.
I don't have any other ranged spells that I cantrip.
You
Well,
fool!
then use a first
A
level spell.
I don't have any more spell slots. I used my last
you
one
ca-
on Cure Wounds.
I'm gonna need
You
to
can't throw anything against the thing?
I can
You
use a
could
short
cast
bow.
guidance on someone.
No.
Too late, the bow's been rolled.
Yeah.
Wait, would that be disadvantage?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay.
But I don't think you hit it though, anyway.
You did not.
Another 21. That's a lot of ones and twos, I keep saying. It's like repeat numbers.
Why
then
can't
that's
it be
the end of my turn.
binary?
That's the end of my turn.
I sense a drop of sadness.
Don't forget
Oh,
to
yeah.
click end turn. Hello, Prophet. Game's going good. I technically now have a new player, so hopefully we can play more often. How was... I've been lurking, but how was Walking Dead? And your D&D game today? I was okay, Sean, it's your turn.
Oh, beautiful. They kind of knowing where it is. So I'm gonna move up 20. Perception against the invisible. 15.
That'll be a hit. Oh,
That was
15 to
perception.
see them.
see them. Same spot.
Okay, so it was like what here?
A bit further up. One more. Perfect. This is why I reveal the the general location.
30. The 2 away from me. Do I have anything? Yeah. Let's go and throw a hand axe.
Ducks.
Bro, when ready. That's perfect to hear. Haven't you had fun?
5 is a miss.
I hope the sub player also enjoyed. 5 is.
Bloody hell. Brick.
Alrighty, do I have to re-roll perception again?
I'm grabbing people are telling people where this thing is.
Yeah, right here.
Alright, yep, let me just scooch. Yeah, oh wait, too much, damn it. I'll just go right behind you again, I guess. Let's try this one more time. Might go... Alright, let's do this time. What's so funny?
Sorry, Prophet's group is having attention problems because they left someone for dead to chase whispers. And
Oh,
it's reminding
God.
me of how much this group sidetracks. Oh my god.
That's why we devoted a bond to sidetracking.
I know, right? 16 is a hit.
I roll... okay. Why am I the only one that's hitting the little guy?
Who knows?
And because I normally have the worst attack rolls in general. What?
Maybe
What's
because
going? I pressed damage. I pressed damage for that one.
Press it again.
What the heck? What the heck?
Yes, that is actually what the website's called. Patron.
All right, that's better.
The website surprisingly has 2 R's in its name
Why the fuck did they have 2 R's in its name?
for copyright reasons. So they can
That
own the
isn't a
domain.
copyrighted term.
They
Alright.
own the domain.
8 points of damage, and that's the end of my turn.
Oh,
The aim's moving.
Come on! Oh, I killed it! Yeah. Seriously, it's just been me versing this imp for the last couple rounds because you guys have been
Only
struggling
good
to
at hitting
find.
stuff. But when
I
I get to disadvantage, I can do jack shit.
And how is
I
it that you guys struggled with an imp? I nearly died. I come back and kill the imp for you.
man, that just sounds like
I will
every
need to
single one of
quickly
my
go to the
games.
toilet, but I will be back shortly.
Yeah, I'm gonna go up and grab my hand axe.
Fair enough. I gathered people
Yeah.
usually collect stuff afterwards.
Yeah, I'm collecting my thrown dagger.
I'm
Yes.
gonna loot this body.
Oh my
Okay,
god! Of
you-
course he's looting the body.
And loot the body. We'll
Investigation.
Oh no, we left him with
yes,
the
please.
body.
We left him with the body.
Fuck.
No, you're not going to get a lot of shit from this.
His lowest. Well, I get like, what do you call it when you like rob a corpse?
Loot.
You rolled a corpse. You body rolled it.
Well, that's the first time he's
You
failed
weren't
body
skilled
rolling a
enough in your
corpse.
investigation to realize how to undo that armor, so you've left it behind.
Yeah. Seems normal. I'm gonna start working on the portal to try to fix it so I can summon my wife.
Oh,
Oh,
god. I will just
You're
say
gonna
this
have a bit of
now.
problem with that.
Yeah, you're gonna have a lot of trouble with that.
have to
hey, I'm
roll
gonna
to
be.
try.
Hey,
If other people also want to go toilet, get some more water or a little quick snack, since we've now
well,
finished this battle, please go and do so.
all right. Well,
What
I'll
should
be
I
AFK
roll to
for a
fix the
second then.
portal?
Roll Arcana at disadvantage. Don't even know where to start.
That's fair.
Gonna go over this guy's body.
Yeah, you
Sure.
can have what's left.
Alright, I'm now sitting back down.
Investigation, normal roll.
You're trading with a fanatic?
This is
No,
how
I
I
am-
give loot.
Do I need to be more concerned with that?
Ba, 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 ba.
Now, can I assume that when the imp is dead, its invisibility falls off?
Yeah.
Mm.
Yes, I will move up to it then. I'm going to study it for a bit and sort of make a note of anything that seems different about it.
Very well. Give me 1 sec. You also find a note. I don't have it as an item, so you can add to your journal. Katron.
Ooh.
It is only a few words. It says, "You must complete your task for the hour that nears approaching."
Well, that's ominous.
And it seems to have some type of seal, but the seal seems to be destroyed when opening, to the point of unrecognizable.
So what was this? What did it say?
You must complete your task as the hour nears. Or before the hour nears. English.
It sucks, doesn't it?
I know, right? I'm trying to refix my grammar as I was saying it. It's like, no, I think like first time, right? More cryptic. Try and sound
Yeah, it
cryptic
was
with English.
near, and then like a seal that has been broken.
Yes, it is to a point of unrecognizable. Like you would not be able to recognize it.
Okay.
Now you're examining the imp's body.
Yes, I'm sort of taking a note to see if there's anything unusual about it.
The imp, surprising as it may seem, is to a point a normal imp from the realm of the unholy. However, this imp, as you examine it, on its left shoulder, there seems to be somewhat of a symbol. Good.
And what type of symbol would I be looking at?
Some type of demonic symbol. It seems to be. Well, you wouldn't know it, but I'll say it now anyway. It seems to be a symbol that would be written in magic circle.
Okay, well, I'll quickly make a mental note of that, and then I would like to fill up one of my vials with its blood.
You fill up one of your vials with its blood then. Easy as pie. That's the saying, right? Easy as pie.
Okay. So I just put the note into the player group notes, so everybody should be able to see it.
Perfect.
Player notes?
It's in the journal, so the symbol with the open book. You have your own personal note section and then group note.
Oh.
I did mention this before.
Yeah,
I
but
have
I've never
been-
used it.
Yeah, I've been adding stuff to it slowly.
Yes, lore stuff, which I've been trying to, since I know you're after, which is something I'm trying to give to you as much as possible.
I'm loving that little thing you added in for the Samhill one.
If Yurik gets a copper for every time he adopts somebody into the party, he will have 2 copper, which isn't a lot, but it's weird that it happened twice.
Oh, I thought it says every time he adobes someone into the party.
Don't-
And then, which isn't a lot, but
That's
it's wired that it's happened twice. No offense.
Yeah. couple,
I mean-
couple grammar.
My grammar isn't the best.
Yeah, me
And I
neither.
try and use grammar as I speak, it always fails me.
We should all use Grammarly.
Oh my god, we're here to help you from one side to the other.
So I'm then going to move on the other side of the imp. I'm going to call out to the people in front of me, and I'm going to say, so, did you finish or stop whatever ritual was happening in there?
Who knows?
Stopped it.
That is 2 very different responses.
Oh, how about this response? Who the hell are you?
Are you here to join us?
Well, I don't know about join, but I was sent in here to at least get a look-see of what was happening in here.
I turn to Auric and say, here's another adoptee. Get ready.
God fucking damn it, no!
Hey, we can't just straight up adopt this guy, as you say. We don't
What?
even know
Look.
anything about him.
It's a child. Why wouldn't we adopt it?
For
First
all
of
we
all,
know,
that's
he could be
racist.
working with the enemy.
That's true, but it's a child.
Yeah, is there any possibility
You
I
are
can get?
such an idiot.
Is there any possibility I can get your names first?
You can call me Big Brother. Child.
I will not be doing that.
Why not child?
Why would I?
You can
Fair
call them
enough.
chaos.
Yes, call me Chaos.
Although we
Why
like
did
to,
you say
although
it like
I
that?
preferably like.
I
yeah,
don't know.
I mean-
it just came out that way.
His name is Chaos, but I preferably call him Idiot.
And here's Fluffy.
Ah, yes, the usual case of ID10T.
Yeah. I don't know what that is, but yes. Sounds about right. And that one there, he called me idiot. His name's Fluffy.
Oh shush. Name's Nash, and that's all you need to know.
If you don't get why
Ah.
the joke around ID10T,
I see it now, yeah.
D&D.
I love that. Oh. But yeah, I'm Chaos. I'm an idiot. Very proud of that fact. And here's him over there is Fluffy. Just ignore whatever name he gives you. Here's Fluffy. Just like the other members of the party, his name is Fluffy.
well, I feel like I should be getting, people's names from themselves.
What the idiot is trying to say is, I'm Nash. That's all
Fluffy.
you need to know. Shut up before I shove this dagger up your throat.
You wouldn't.
How about we
You're already
not
dead.
be hostile
Wouldn't make a
to
difference.
the person that we just met, who is, well, not being hostile towards us?
The reason I know you won't.
I'm being
Because I
hostile
would
to
enjoy it.
Chaos.
I would enjoy it if you did that.
I'm being-
Then stop spreading it to other people.
Hey, he started it.
Yeah. Anyway, welcome to the merry band. I am Yurik.
Hey, Yurik, aren't you also going to introduce your sidekick?
Oh, right. And this little guy here is Mushu.
Hello there.
Okay, well, those are some interesting names. I'll sort of walk forward 2 more steps. I'll put my longsword away, extend out my hand, so that you can call me Lieutenant Lone Dream.
Lieutenant Longtree. Yurik kind of like puts his swords away, and also as he gets closer, you notice that it's like blindfolded, but somehow walking perfectly normal. He goes and reaches out his hand, misses your hand entirely, and then is like, up, there it is.
Well, it'd be a nice, firm handshake from me.
And nice firm one for me as well.
So, what were you doing in here?
Combat.
Well, we heard that from the Thieves Guild that they were working with a cult that was happening
Adventurers Guild.
here. Well, we got some quests from the Adventurers Guild to look out some places. So we went over to where the Thieves Guild, where the local bandits were hanging out, and also apparently they were mining some crystals for the cult. So yeah, we decided to investigate the cult as well. Apparently they were after this little guy.
Then I suppose, for the moment at least, our goals will align.
Ah,
How
I was
so?
also sent in here to sort of keep an eye on these cult members, make sure they're not up to anything no good.
I take
they
it.
did successfully put together a portal and brought some devils through.
And that is definitely something I'm going to have to report back.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we at least finished up everything here, so it's nice and calm now.
Oh, do you want any assistance then? So it looks like you've got everything all handled.
I mean, most of us are pretty beat, so if you really want to help out, report on everything for us, because I don't like doing paperwork because, well,
I burn
puts
it.
my hand in front of my face.
I burn it whenever paperwork's given to me.
That too.
Or I just give it to Katron.
If you want me to write out a copy of my report, I mean, I suppose I can. I need to go and buy more paper, however.
I should have a bit of paper on me as I like pull out a few of the books that I have, and it's like, I think this one's empty.
I think these books are blank, just starts ripping out pages.
He goes in, I think I do have like spare paper on me, and also just hand them over to you.
Oh, and P.S. Nothing about this was handled to begin with.
It never is.
And whose fault is that, I wonder?
Yours.
I didn't say it was. I said it looked like you had.
Please, with this group, I'm surprised we're still alive.
Honestly, same.
I'm surprised you're alive, considering that you went down.
Yeah,
I'm honestly
what can I
surprised
say?
I'm honestly surprised I'm alive considering I'm dead. Yo ho 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 ho.
Yeah, that's probably why
that's a bit of
that's
cause
probably
of
why I
concern.
didn't.
Yeah, he's joking.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Ish.
I mean, to be honest with you, he's kind of just dead inside.
Yeah. Just ignore
and-
ignore Tiger here. I say as I push him back in.
That is usually the people you've got to watch out for.
Nah, I just
Yeah, well, we gotta
I know
watch
we're
out for
keeping a
this
close
guy.
eye on him. So far, he hasn't tried to kill himself.
So far.
I won't try to kill myself. That would deprive me of all the entertainment that you guys are. As long as
You're
you
getting the
keep being
sense of what we
entertaining
have
and
to
being
put
my
up with.
target. If you keep being my targets and being entertaining, I'll have no worries about living. Ish.
That is some very interesting outlooks you guys have.
Oh, trust me, he's the only one with the interesting outlooks.
And I
Also,
assume there's
didn't you say
nothing.
that you are a lieutenant?
Yes, I am. And yeah, you wouldn't be able to see my shield, but for everyone else, they can see the symbol that's engraved onto my shield, which was a free-falling feather.
You military?
Indeed, I am.
Nice.
So I take it the guild hired you?
Surprisingly, no. I was
Yeah,
sent here by superiors to poke around, and well, you guys left quite a lot of mess on the way here.
we wanted to be thorough, just in case if like anything got out.
I think he's talking about the mess that Chaos made.
I don't make messes.
Considering that you ran into every room without thinking.
I'm just gonna look away and whistle innocently.
And it almost died. Why?
Why?
You're adventurers. Get used to it.
Well, is there anything else of note in that room to mark down?
Destroyed summoning circle and a bit of infrastructure that was kind of destroyed.
Leftover.
Cultist was a bit of a bitch.
But if you want to have a look properly, you can.
I believe I shall, and I will sort of move past you to get into the room, assuming no one stops me.
No.
Yeah, you're right ahead to going through.
Okay. So you enter the room.
Yes, and I'll take a look around.
Do you want to roll
Any
an
type of check?
investigation?
Yeah, is this set to... No, I don't want to set it to that. I'll set it to public, because I might as well at this point. Investigation, you said?
Oh, yes, please.
Well, that's not my forte.
So, you can see the symbol, the summoning symbol's remains on the ground in the center of the room, underneath a corpse of an imp, as well as a body of a cultist. I will, because of your past experiences, I will say that you just pick up on this, but there seems to be scattered around the room a type of red melted crystal. Again, because of your experiences, you'd pick up on this.
Okay, is it possible to pick up said crystals?
It
They're melted.
seems to have dried in puddles.
Are the puddles still liquid, or are they back to being solid?
At this point, they would be solid, besides the one closest. That would remain as.
Okay, so then I'll walk up to one of the other ones, which I'm not going to get too close to the circle, but you're saying this one would be going to solid.
This one, there's actually one closer right.
Oh, that is a lot harder to see in this color mode. So the
wait,
one to the south of me was solid, right? Then?
yes, this one and
well-
this one would be solid.
Yeah, I wouldn't go all the way in, but I'd go up to it, and I'd pull out a dagger, and I would attempt to shatter off a piece to take back.
Very well.
Do you want some type of strength roll?
It would be easy. It's almost like the crystal is as fragile as glass.
Yeah, so I will pop some of that crystal into a second vial, and I will then stand up and then ask, so what's the plan now to the rest of the group?
Most likely report back to the guild.
Grab a drink, sell some stuff.
Yeah. I'll probably
know.
like had to look over you as you were doing that, and it's like, huh, didn't realize it was crystal. There was some of the purer stuff upstairs, if I remember correctly.
And it might be wise to grab a small sample of that as well.
Compared between the two, yeah, that'll be good for researching.
Great, we got a bunch of science nerds now.
Scholar, thank you very much.
I mean,
I'm sorry,
I'm
scholar.
I'm collecting for the people who will take a closer look at it. I'm just here to collect it.
Yeah.
Oh, a kleptomaniac. Okay.
I mean, it's going to help if I put it in a report as like, yeah, this is what we found. If I just say a melted crystal, that won't exactly mean much.
Fair. Always good to have examples within your work. Now
Well,
then,
let's.
shall we head out?
Yeah, let's. We need to get
Okay.
paid for this. This was a pain in the ass to do.
It was fun. Let's do it again sometime.
Oh, speak for yourself.
I am. There's no need me to speak for the pets of the group.
So are we
What
leaving
do
the
you
dungeon?
mean?
Should we
hold on.
just?
What do you mean by pets?
Isn't that what he is? A fluffy pet?
I thought you were talking about Mushu, but okay, go
No,
ahead.
no. No, Mushu's above the pet.
Anyway, yes, we're leaving
And
the
also,
dungeon.
as a fun fact, Mushu might actually be taller than my character as well. The tallest halfling is 3 feet?
Wow.
Technically, this is a child dragonborn, if I remember correctly.
I stand at a whopping 2 feet 10. I am more armor than man.
You were just the mini walking tank.
No. It's the smaller version of Iron Man.
You know, I could see that.
Well, to be.
All he needs now is to go into Artificer and also take the armor rebuild.
Well, the only thing that is wrong with that is, wouldn't it be a mini Iron Hulkbuster?
Oh
Yes.
If I was going like barbarian, then yeah, I'd probably consider that. But I don't think I want to completely break the game's balance.
Oh.
I think forcing every enemy to have disadvantage on attack rolls while also having like 25, 26 potential AC is already enough. Thank you.
Okay,
Okay.
he's wearing the Igor suit.
Give me just a couple more moments.
I'm also not even in plate armor yet either. I'm only in chainmail.
Oh no.
He's not even at his full power.
I need new
Yeah.
armor.
I'm gonna have a standing AC of 21, no magical items once I put on plate.
Lovely.
As a sorcerer, keep in mind.
One more sec.
Wait, you
we
guess you're sorcerer?
Absolutely.
How the fuck do you get the proficiency for armor?
That is something you'll find out later.
oh no.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah. Hey, it's come to think, we've been in this dungeon for a while now. It's gonna be good to see some color.
You make it sound like you've been trapped in here.
We have been trapped in here. It's been a freaking maze.
It feels like days.
Months.
You travel back as a group in an orderly fashion and come out of the surface, the point that you used to enter said dungeon. It is now nighttime.
Ugh.
Nice.
It had to be night.
At least we can all see.
Mm.
Well then, I'm gonna go and walk over here.
I'm gonna walk over here.
Go.
I
This
go.
movement is very odd, but kind of smooth.
I go out to you guys. Aren't you guys gonna come this way to leave?
Yeah,
I'm already in
just
front of
gonna go
you.
I'm gonna go and grab some of the crystals here for yeah, and then just move over and hand them to you.
And you see me pop open another vial and put them in.
Fair enough.
Hera token collide. Huh, that's an odd one I haven't seen before.
Yeah, it's when you go around corners. It's mainly it pops up.
Mm. So we're all here.
Yeah, we're
Yep.
all here.
Let's go.
Let's go.
It's gonna feel a lot better using the arrow keys.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
Gives you much more
does.
control.
Yeah.
Like
Wait for
scrolling
me,
with
guys.
arrow
Wait for
keys.
me.
Never.
Wait for me.
So, confirming, are you heading
Feels like
back to Samhill?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
Welcome back to Samhill.
All I can see is an endless abyss. Oh, never mind. Finally we're back.
I wonder if the inn's open, and also if they have a room open. For that matter.
I mean, considering they're an inn, I'd imagine they would be open. The room is another matter.
Yeah, that's true.
I guess, do we just want to go?
If they don't have room, there's an old abandoned shack nearby.
Why are there
that
two of
I
me?
used to sleep in.
Why are there two of me?
There's two of you? Oh, that's where that character was. I was looking for her.
It's gone. It just disappeared.
It's like the spider meme. One of them then disintegrates.
Here, Goa.
Cole's leaving? No!
Yeah, shall we just check out the inn?
Yeah.
I'm thinking, oh yeah, go to the inn, sleep, and then in the morning head to the blacksmith and sell our stuff. Because of our
How
deal.
about we head to the guild first and report in?
I'm heading to the inn first. You two will
I'm-
that. Just give us
I'll
my
head
cut.
to the guild too, yeah. If you don't head to the
Inn,
guild, you get a
sleep,
smaller
then
cut.
guild.
Yes, at this point of time, the guild would probably be getting ready to close.
You'd
Then yeah.
probably have a
Should
much
already
easier
be.
time getting in there in the morning.
Yeah. So I'm trying to remember. This is the inn?
That is
Uh,
correct.
I thought that was the tavern and bar.
It also has inn.
Yeah, that's
Alright.
the ground floor.
Yeah, you just walk past the door and you magically teleport into a bedroom. Haha.
Chaos is being left out in the cold, cold world.
Of course, he doesn't like civilized things such as a bed.
But you
Yeah,
enter
I'm
the
full.
inn.
Much prefer a coffin than the ground.
Exactly.
I thought he'd sleep next to a horse or a sheep.
And the bar lady comes out. Welcome, where have you been?
Job.
Working.
In hell.
Oh, you look so rugged. And
I
who
know,
is
right?
this person with you? I haven't seen
This
you
child
before.
is our new ally.
That is yet to be decided.
I have
Yeah,
decided.
ally
He's
might
now
be a
pet.
little bit of a stretch immediately, but
He's now Oric's new
Comrade
adopted
would
son.
definitely be one though.
I
He's
was
Oric's new adopted son.
Shut
I
up.
was where they were, and I was investigating it for my own purposes. So
As you talk to her, where would your shield be?
on my back, I wouldn't be wearing equipment out in broad daylight like in a town.
Yeah, that's fair.
I'm just asking because depending on where it was would depend on her future reaction.
Like as soon as I
You
come
show
into
your back to
town,
them and it's like, oh shit.
I was like, as soon as I come back into town, my weapons would be sheathed away, whatever.
Fair enough.
I would not have like weapons drawn brazenly like that out in town.
Fair enough. Again, just what I would
That's
ask.
just asking for trouble.
Well, we have some rooms still available if you want to take them overnight and recover.
Yes, absolutely. Yes.
Absolutely, yeah.
So I suppose how many rooms would you have?
We have about 3 still available.
Who's gonna room with me? I say with
Uh,
a smile on my face.
Nope, nope, nope. The way it's going is Yurik will sleep with Mushu, the military guy sleeps in his room, I sleep in my own, and you sleep outside Chaos. That's that easy.
First of all, phrasing.
What do okay. Okay. I did.
We share a room.
That's not what I meant.
Thank you, Chaos.
You're welcome.
Jimmy gets the phrasing redeemed.
Yep.
Naturally.
I
Well,
knew making
how
that
much would-
redeem was a beautiful idea.
How much would a room be?
Rooms here don't cost that much. It's pretty much just including a meal and all that. It only sets you back about 4 silver.
Nay.
I'll
Yeah, it's
sort
not
of-
that bad.
I'll sort of shrug and pull out 4 silver and hand it over.
Very well. She also says breakfast is included with this price.
Ooh, breakfast.
Oh, that's just even better.
Hello, breakfast.
We have
I
a lot
look-
of people
Kind of-
weary from the open seas come through town, so we like to, we like to make it affordable but also beneficial.
I look at her and say, what would the price be if we just book a room without breakfast?
It'd only be, pretty much 2 silver.
Okay, I'll have that, please.
Very well.
Thank you. I hand
I'm
over
gonna
to
go
Philip.
and hand over.
I'm gonna
these.
raise my eyebrow at that, but I'm not gonna say anything.
I give 4 silver to stay the night and get breakfast, so
Okay. So, you're all paying 4 silver.
yep.
I'm
Yep.
paying
Yes,
2.
I'm paying 4.
Uric, you would have to pay.
8. Yeah, I know.
No, you don't have to pay 8. You only have to pay 6.
Oh yeah, that's true.
I can see that flashing.
I know.
It's a flashlight.
So then it once again comes down to who's getting in what room.
So who's bunking with who?
Who's gonna bunk with me?
Well, how many beds are in a room? Is it standard 2?
Ah, yes.
Ulrich gets a room with his kid. That has
Shut
to
it.
happen. Are you gonna deny that he's your kid? Look at him. Look at him. Is he your kid? Yes or no?
No.
Mushu just pulls the adorable eyes. Just pulls that act.
Yeah, he just looks puppy dog guy, gives you puppy dog eyes.
Yeah,
Tears.
puppy dog guys. That's the word I'm
Just
looking for.
looks up
Father,
like,
never.
Father.
Uncle, maybe.
Go.
I will die on this hill.
Okay, so you're Uncle Ulrich now. Got your uncle.
Mushu's
Somehow
just
that feels
looking
even
deeply
worse.
towards Yurik, since you're the one that gave him food and is paying for his food now. He now appreciates you and admires you a whole lot more than he did before.
And he
Does
even
he
says,
though?
and he even says, Papa.
Wait.
No, he does not
Shut
say
it.
Papa.
Wait, does Mushu admire him considering he brought him to death-defying danger and nearly brought him back into the hands of where he was trying
That
to
is the
escape from?
most excitement Mushu has had in his
I
short
created you.
life.
I mean,
I
granted,
created
he
you so
would
I
have
can take
followed
you
me
out.
in either way, so.
And not only that, Mushu has pretty much did not take damage whatsoever.
Yeah, Mushu
That is
took
true.
0 damage that entire time.
Yeah, so Mush.
That's true.
He must have a good luck charm.
Mushu is an MVP.
The
MVP. But yes. Who's bunking with who?
Who wants to bunk
I'm
his name
sleeping by
first?
myself.
I mean, I don't think I'd know anyone enough to bunk down with.
How many
at the
rooms are
moment.
available? How many rooms are available?
3.
Three.
Okay, so we all have to bunk together, Fluffy. You can't bunk by yourself. Sorry.
Over my dead body.
That can be
Yeah,
arranged.
I mean, you have to, and leave the lieutenant to his work private in his private study.
Mm.
Ugh, fine.
Fluffy
hands
and
off
I are
the
gonna share a
tail.
room?
Hands
worry.
off the tail.
Why would I go for the tail? When I can go for the pelt?
I don't know if that's a threat or not.
It's not a threat.
It is and it isn't.
No, it's just an observation. It's not actually a threat. It's just an observation. And a statement.
Why would it be a
Come on.
statement?
For when he really does die.
Ooh.
If it's a statement, it's still more of a threat than anything else.
Nah, that'd be more a promise then. But no. So Fluffy and I are sharing a room?
Would seem so.
Sure.
Mm,
Uh,
yummy.
Come on, I'm going to bed. See ya.
Did you just say yummy? What?
No, I don't know what you're talking about.
Alright, so
Uh,
you head off to bed, I'm guessing. Off to
Yeah,
your,
which
off to
way-
your rooms.
Which
like
way
said,
do
you
I-
walk,
do we
you
go?
walk through a magic door and appear in a room.
Do we actually need to walk through it, or
No. It's just there.
Oh, hold on. I want to join. I want to join it. I'm in. Yay! I have this whole room to myself.
Alright?
Why is
if
the door
anything,
unlocked?
that'd be the better room to have.
Yeah, I tried to go in there, but the door's locked.
Yeah, have a
You
long
tried
day,
it, failed.
prompt.
I got my spell slots back! Woo! And my key points.
Yay! My health. My health.
Oh yeah, my health too, yeah.
Yeah. We are back to normal.
Are we ever normal?
Are we ever sane?
I said my health was normal.
Oh, I think we're all normal now. I was gonna say.
No, we are definitely not normal. We're abnormal.
That's almost fitting.
At some point, we really need to give our party a nickname.
RTA.
No, like a proper.
Sidetrackers.
The lost ones. The lost ones. Lost
No, like,
souls.
seriously, like-
We're the lost souls. The party of lost souls.
Wow, really dipping into that title, very meta.
It has to fit. We named the title after the party.
I Gotta be honest, I do not disagree with you.
Demon saw
I
the
mean-
future, so he named the title what we're going to name the party.
You may call yourself lost, but I certainly don't subscribe to that.
Well, you're a later. Okay, you got here late, so you don't really get a say.
He's a later.
The
Hold on.
later sounds like an insult.
It's... trust me, I'm not the insultive type. That's chaos.
Rude.
I'm not wrong though.
No, you're not, but you don't need to point it out.
Oh, what? So you guys are allowed to point at my flaws, but I can't point at yours?
You have too many not to point out. We're trying to help you fix them.
What's there to fix?
Everything.
Did that pull everyone over?
Yes.
Yep.
Sorry.
Yep.
He pulled our screens away.
I didn't know I could do that, to be honest with you.
That's
Oh,
it.
so what? If this was a VR thing and we're attacking someone, you could just pull our screens away so we could get stabbed in the back.
I'm moving tokens around because you die.
Is there like even an actual D&D VR thing going on? Like actually?
Yes.
Is that thing?
They are currently planning.
I don't know if I'd want. I don't know if I'd want to play D&D in VR.
What, you get what? You don't want to see what you look like as a D&D character in VR?
I mean, that'd be interesting, but I certainly don't want to see like great swords and that being flung at me in VR.
I would love that, though.
Yeah.
Just imagine flinging the great swords at people.
So, new day. You've
Well,
done.
you'd be.
It's a new day. You've had a long rest. I'm gathering you writ your report up at night before you went to bed.
Yep, I'd write it up before I went to bed at night, and then I would make an extra copy of it in the morning once I've like gotten up and proofread it and all that.
Yep. I'm gathering you guys would have had dinner. Not dinner,
No.
breakfast.
No.
Absolutely.
Yep.
I would have
No.
ordered an extra drink alongside it as well.
Oh, I would have gone outside to grab a piece of dirt for another worm.
Okay. That extra drink would probably only cost you about 5 copper. I mean
Do I-
about, I mean 5 copper. I don't know why I said about.
Do I
Yep,
get
so
another
I'll
one?
hand over the 5 copper for an extra drink.
Do I get a second worm, DM?
Roll d20. Constitution.
Constitution.
Just
Yeah.
trying to worm your way out of it.
You know, I suppose if I'm actually eating a drink, I'll sit myself down at one of the tables.
Do not get another worm.
Oh, I want to give Tiger a family.
Well, if you get another worm, call it Shelby.
No.
You know what that's from, right?
Nope.
Oh. You need to show respect to Shelby.
Sounds familiar, but I can't place it. Sorry.
Oh, do the rest of you guys know what I'm talking about?
Nope.
Is it the talking dog?
No.
Okay, because that's
Do
the
you
name
know-
that...
Do you know Demon?
I'm currently focusing on the game, not on trying to
Ah.
recall redeemed.
Does anyone in the chat know this? I can't be the only one that knows who Shelby is.
To be honest, I haven't even been listening to you.
Oh. You'll listen to Chaos's ridiculous talks, but not mine.
He
Yeah,
likes
because
me,
I
though.
have to rebruce his talks, otherwise I'm going to run into trouble later.
But I thought we were friends.
We are, but you're not someone I have to counter argument then and there. If I don't do that with Chaos, I'm going to suffer immensely later.
Well, I mean, aren't you suffering immensely now just doing this with us?
No.
I mean, I could make it worse, but... How many tables would be at the... sorry, how many chairs would be at a table?
Enough for the whole party.
Okay, well, if anyone was sitting down in the same table I is, I would also offer to get them a drink as well.
Done.
I say, no thank you. I'm good without a drink.
I'll probably take one.
Oh, yeah.
So that's 2 yeses, 1 no's. What about Mushu?
Don't think he
I don't
can
think
drink.
Mishy can drink.
It doesn't have to be alcohol.
Oh.
Also,
Well, what are they?
the chef's actually going to come out. He's going to bring, like, as he brings you your morning meals, since the lady is dealing with drinks at the moment. You notice he's an orc.
Nice.
The ladies must-
food. I hope it
I'll-
tastes.
I'll sort of give him a slight bow of my head and say thank you.
You're
Thank you.
welcome.
I just give him a nod.
I just start eating.
I just sit there and stare at you guys as you eat.
You a drink?
Thank you kindly.
Thank you.
And that would be another 10
Cheers.
so.
But yes. So you got on your food, you're eating it, drinking it. If you are, what do you do after or during?
Probably head to the guild to report in.
I would also produce out the copy of the report that I made. I'll hand it over to you. And I'll say,
thank you.
here's a copy of the report of stuff that I found in there.
Thank you. This is going to be mighty helpful.
Yeah, hopefully whoever takes a closer look at these crystals can give more of an insight of exactly what was happening.
Did you put your group seal on it?
I don't even think we had a seal.
I'm talking directly to character.
You know what? Sure, yes. If I had like a certain signage that I'd do it for that as well.
Okay. Okay, I'm just asking. I just needed to know.
Yeah, I feel like I probably shouldn't have answered yes, but oh well, I'm at least going to attempt to be kind to the group.
Fair enough.
And do what I stated and actually make, a copy rather than a modified copy.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can head off to the guild whenever you're ready.
Let's go. I want more worms.
Yep, so when you go to the Adventurers Guild is when I'd be popping into wherever military station there would be here, if there is one, and hand in my report to them, as well as the extra vials of crystals and blood.
Mm.
Fair enough.
I turn to
Shall
you
we
guys and
leave?
say, do you guys want me to go to the blacksmith to sell all the other stuff? Or do you want to go together?
I mean, we can head together because that's a lot of stuff that we managed to pick up.
True.
Mm,
I'll
I've
give
got
you
a couple.
warning now. If he's working, do not interrupt him.
Okay, fair enough.
What if we need to?
Don't. Respect his craft. Okay, let's head off.
Like, we all went silent, and it's like, that sounds like a threat.
It is.
Na 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 na.
Yeah, it's gonna make more sense if I put that there.
I've put a marker on the
Eh.
map for you, Nez. That's where your character wants.
Why is the
No.
door locked?
Okay, there it is. Okay.
Is this
So
door?
you don't play with a... That's meant to be a window.
It doesn't appear that I can leave the thing.
One close the door.
I was hitting the buttons. I'm assuming that's how you open and close it, but I still couldn't actually get through it.
It'd be like that sometimes.
Never's done that for me.
No.
So quite obviously going to take me longer to get to mine than where there is. So feel free to deal with the Adventurers Guild first.
Very well.
Very well.
Okay.
You need hand getting in the building first, though, no.
I was just sitting there because
Okay.
that's not just me to do the other ones.
So, you arrive at the Adventurers Guild of Samhill. You've been here before, you know the layout. Currently, this window's open.
Actually, I don't even think I've been in here yet. I mean, I know
I
I
have.
haven't.
I somehow got
You've
into
all
the
gone there since you all
employees
got
section.
Adventurers card.
I somehow
yeah,
went
that's
to
right.
the employees only section.
Yeah, you'll figure a way to get back in there again.
Hopefully, yeah. I miss being in there. Made me feel important.
Well, I mean, you're impatient.
Rude. I can be very patient.
Hello there.
Hey.
How can I help?
So we accepted like 2 of these bounties. One of them we were able to finish up doing.
Yes, you've already reported that one.
Yeah.
Yes.
We're just here to report in for the other one.
I see. So what has transpired?
Luckily we managed to get a friend to help put a document together and also hand that over.
I see. The person takes the document, and they have a read over everything that's transpired, muttering to themselves here and there. And when it comes down to the very bottom and they see the signature or the seal on the page, they rear up as in like in utter shock and look directly at you. And he goes, "How the hell do you know someone from a free wind?"
We're special.
Honestly, we just ran into them.
Yeah, just pure luck.
My oh my, what a lucky person you are. People you are.
How is it lucky?
How is it lucky? Because they're a very big military organization. One that operates in almost every country.
Oh.
It is even said that some people that have fought off giant beings of utter destruction were once a part of the old-timey free wind. But those are all myths and legends. That's what pretty much makes them good. We've all been told stories as children.
Oh yeah. It's just never fun the actually see one.
Hmm.
Yeah, well, keep in mind some stories are just that, a story, nothing special to it.
Rude. Every story has to come from somewhere.
But if your report here is accurate,
Accurate, not accurate.
English is not my fucking strong fruit. Correct me again when you know what I mean, and I will bloody throw a dragon or two at you.
Oh,
Go on,
You
Chaos.
You just said accurate in a different language. There you go.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yes, I suggest that you go and speak to the lord of this region.
And
No,
where
we're
might we
looking
find him?
An accent, indeed. He is over in. Hold on, I have to get actually the map. Hold on. He's over
know what, we
in known as King's Watch. It is one of the bigger cities underneath the royal capital. Home to a nice note as far as go.
Nice noble. That's not possible.
Now, if I remember correctly, you were also looking into getting a map, correct? As he looks towards you, Katron.
Hopefully yes.
Now, maps are pretty much impossible to come by, since they're controlled by the military. However, there is no rule against making if you're a traveler, a merchant. And since you know someone with a free winds, I don't think they'll mind me quickly scratching up a nice, somewhat map and putting a couple of places of interest. Like the next couple towns where King's Watch is, and maybe the capital.
That'll be very helpful.
Yes.
Give me 1 sec. As he scribbles up a map, he hands it to you.
Nice.
As you explore more of this kingdom, get more quests, and travel more will be added to this map as you scribble it or get people from the communities around the country to add to it.
Nice.
Keep in mind, this is only a map of the kingdom. It is not the map of the entire world. It's only a small portion of the entire world.
Okay.
Oh, okay, that says Arcan Lane. I thought that said Azure Lane for some reason.
But yes, you'll also be able to always access all maps that you are given in the atlas, which will now be under your journal section. Currently, you only have this one. But yeah, you're currently in Samhill, which is located down towards the bottom ship. So yeah.
Yeah.
He points to where King's Watch is. He says if you head towards Basalt Mill, which is an agricultural town, more farming than anything, it will be the fastest route. Otherwise, you could head around the mountains to Arcan Lane, which is more of a mining town. But since what you've told him is quite important and you should form the Lord as soon as possible, he's suggesting for you to take the shortest route.
Okay.
How much coin did we make for this assignment?
Because of how important this information is, thank you for the hydrate, Ezo. He's saying is one of the reasons why he's saying you to go to the Lord is because he is the one that also issued the notice for the dungeon to be checked.
Right.
So we gotta go all the way to see him to get paid?
They'll give you expenses, like to get there, since they were intending to pay you here originally. But because of how urgent this information is, they would rather you to go that direction. Additionally, they will organize a carriage for the group.
Ah, nice.
Finally, we don't have to walk.
I'm gonna make you pull the carriage now, Fluffy.
Isabella's half expecting, oh, because you got the military involved, we have to pay them now.
The guild is not associated with any one country. It's kinda as big as Free Wind. But yes, he hands you back the report, and he says,
Thank you.
if you come back here probably tomorrow morning, everything should be organized, and we should have an introduction letter for you.
Ah, thank you.
But yes. And before I forget, I will quickly also post this to our community just of a map. Current map. So if you have any other questions, that is Yeah, do you have any other questions for the person?
Not particularly, no.
Not really.
I'm good.
Mushu, do you have any questions?
Nope.
Good boy.
He is not your pet.
You're right. Here's Oryx.
I am gonna bury you so far under that not even the gods will be able to see you.
Well, it's either he's your pet or he's your son.
After that comment, I'm gonna go head to the blacksmith shop now.
Okay. So you're heading to a blacksmith shop now?
Yes.
Yep.
Can you stop moving? Thank you.
Did someone just go through the window?
That was me controlling people. And we now come over to Anir. Or... Actual characters now. Bandlaw.
First name or last name?
You
Valden Lone Dream.
I'll just call you Dream, man. Oh no, actually I won't call you that.
Vald is close enough.
Val,
If you
yeah.
want something short.
Oh my god, Val. Remind me of
Or
that character.
Valda.
Valda.
I'd say don't forget the D, but that's gonna also come for phrasing.
But yes. Give me a sec.
There's no one in the blacksmith. Where is he?
Give it a
Taking
sec.
a nap, maybe.
He heard you were coming, so he left.
Well, we made a deal. He should be here.
Oh, he just sorry, how do you
He
say
just
it?
Because I
evaporated.
am hiding shit. Because I am
Yes, thank you.
meant to be switching between scenes when you're moving between buildings.
Ah.
Oh, we can still see into all the buildings, though, I think.
Mm.
Yep.
Because someone couldn't see the map at all. Remember?
True.
But yes. You enter the building, and you see an elven woman dressed in military clothing. Going about.
Would that be one of the people I recognize? Would I go up to them?
You would recognize her because you would have come to town before you went to the dungeon. She is one of the leaders of this department.
Okay, then yes, I would go closer, and I'll sort of give her a salute, and then I'll say, my report has been completed, and I've got some extra materials that may warrant looking into. And I'll sort of go into my pack, and I will pull out the vials.
I see. She turns to you. She comes over, receives the report, receives the vial. She then goes, "We thank you for your help in this situation."
I can't say it was exactly my forte, but if it needs to get done, I'm happy to be there.
Thank you. I will also be sending information on what has transpired to your superiors.
Yes, and the group that I ran into, which is also on the report, I have sort of written up my report as a Dungeon 1 entry on my journal. That they also requested a copy because they were looking into it as well.
I see. I will make a note of it.
Yes, on the off chance it does tend to be either a bad thing or something that wasn't supposed to be getting out, you've now got records of it.
Thank you. I'm pretty sure that we will have to report this to the Lord, from what I can see from a quick skim of this report. If you said they were adventurers reporting to it, I will go and talk to the guild after this. Additionally, since your group is more specialized, I will go and contact them about this material that you have handed to us.
Hopefully we can get some more insights from it.
Yes. Hopefully so. Now then, if you were Lieutenant, I will have some things to finish taking care of. and some letters to now send.
Very well. I would like to restock up on supplies.
Of course, we will. Of course, we would be honored to help you in doing so. If you just head out the back, one of the boys that are currently working in our stocks help you restock.
Very well. Is there anything else that would require my immediate attention?
There is maybe one thing that I should. Recently, a ship from the Holy King, docked at the harbour while you were gone. Off the ship came two individuals that seemed to be heading towards the capital. Do keep an eye out for them if you run into them, because from my intel, they're very important people, and if something were to happen in the kingdom to them, it would mean all-out war.
So would you prefer me to keep an eye on them, or sort of escort them there?
They've already left town, since they said they didn't really wish for an escort away. All what I'm saying is, if you do leave town in the coming couple of days, keep an eye out, a very sharp eye, in case of any band or anything happen. Just in case. Because if what your report is stating that we do have cult activities area, knowing them, they are most likely going to try something.
Well, they were brazen enough to try a summoning circle, so...
Yes, and... I should also mention, if you do run into a couple of people, do be extremely nice to them, especially the woman.
May I inquire as to why?
He leans in towards you, as in to try and whisper this so no one out hears. Because the people that have undocked, from the intel I have gathered, seem to be the Saintess and her guard.
I am now more than just a little concerned that they decide to move by themselves.
Well, they did have a couple of Templar knights with them, but you never know what can happen.
That is very true.
Also, this party you mentioned, before I forget, keep an eye on them for the next couple of days or so, just in case, if they were affected by any negative energy from this summoning circle.
Should I stay hidden when trying to observe them, or just hang around them? Is it something that I need to be personally worried about?
It's nothing personally worried about. I'm more worried about trauma on the mind or things like that. Or corrupted energy. More than anything else. It's just something to be asked for an eye out. If nothing happens, no need to report.
If I manage to see them again in the town, I will keep my eyes on them then.
Very well. She will give you a quick salute, and she will
And I will
return.
salute back.
She will then return to her duties.
So I will then follow the instructions by going at the back to get a resupply on vials.
Yes. That is a window.
Well,
Out the back
I mean,
to
there's
go out
there's
this way.
one door here. Oh, is that not a I
That
thought
is-
like this.
That is technically a window,
I
but
thought
also a door.
Well, I thought that this line here that was like going across like this was like a barrier separating the two things. So it's like I walked in through this door, so then this must be the other one. Well, yes, if I knew it was a window, then yes, I would have gone out here.
Yeah.
Doesn't seem to want to let me out.
There you are.
These doors, man.
Because they're not big enough for your tokens.
And both of these look like the same window symbol as well.
You just closed the door. See, you could
They
walk
look
through that.
Same to me. Yeah, that one I could. And then the people in here, I'll give them a salute, and I will sort of list out some of the items that I'd want. I can't say want back, want replenished.
All good. They would give you a salute and say, would say in like a heightened voice, Lieutenant, and they would immediately get to order and immediately grab everything that you have requested.
Yeah, which that'll be a couple vials and a few more pieces of paper.
Yep, they would organize that. It would only take a few minutes. But while that is happening, we will go down and do the selling at the blacksmith.
Alrighty.
Just actually curious, did we want to just wrap up with the wrap up now, or just quickly get this last couple stuff out of the way? Like, I'm just not sure. That's all.
What is the time? We have
Well,
10 minutes left. That's enough time to do blacksmith.
all right.
Because
I
the
just
next
wasn't sure.
session, you'll be probably getting the last couple of things, leaving,
Yeah.
and that means I can
Yeah.
set up the town. Oh yeah, which way
Yeah.
are you going? Left or right? Like, are you going to the agricultural town or mining town? I do just need to inquire.
The fastest one.
The fastest
my vote.
one?
Yes.
Okay.
So what? Either Arcane Lane or Basalt Mill.
Wait, if you
I asked this because if I only have time to make one town, I want to prioritize the town that you're most likely going to.
Wait,
Oh,
I know
yeah,
I'm not.
true.
I know I'm not technically part of the party, but if you're going to Arkham Lane, it looks like you've got mountains between you, so you'd probably either need to take a long detour or backtrack down to Basalt Mill anyway.
Yeah.
Mm.
So Basalt Mill would be the most likely candidate.
Okay. Again, I'm only asking because if I don't have time, it's so I can prioritize one over the other.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah, you arrive at blacksmith.
Hey, nice.
Hey.
You need help for the doors?
Apparently, yes.
If you
Yeah.
just open it, will be a good idea.
It is open.
Yeah, because I opened it.
Anyway, is he working?
He is currently taking a kind of like a break kind of thing.
He's doing a hydration break.
Yeah, hydration break. That's it.
I got them to say, "Greetings once again. I have come with more materials for you."
Oh, materials, the perfect word.
And items too, just stuff we can sell.
Very well.
Okay, let's see. Accept. Hmm.
Getting rid of your short bow. Oh my god.
No, I'm not getting rid of my short bow. I'm getting rid of 8 short bows. And I'm getting rid of 8 short swords.
It only tells me you're getting rid of one.
I've put 8 in.
Oh, you have to actually, because you actually have to update it, because it thinks you're only taking one from that lot.
Yeah, now it says 1 and 8 for me.
Oops, that made 9. Is that good? Does it say 8 now?
Yep, 8 and 8.
Gotcha. this would be 2. This would
Bloody calculator for this, Jesus Christ.
also be 2. Yeah, that's. Oh, what else? Do I have anything else? I have 2 bedrolls. I can give him 1. Keeping my. I'll give him my wolf pelt. I don't need that. Yeah, that's everything.
Chaos is going to be the most richest character, I tell you.
Yeah, he is.
Wait, should I give him my horse skulls? No, maybe not those.
No, you want to keep those.
What about
You
my
say that.
steel mirror? He could use the steel, but I want to keep it for my
That's up to
vanity and
you.
all that. For my vanity
just-
and all that, you know.
Just give it to him and just ask him to make it a smaller one.
No. Ew, why would I want that?
Because that way you can fit it in the palm of your hand.
Yeah.
And that's that. That's what I'm offering.
So if you look at
Damn! Oh my god! He's rich.
Oh my god.
that is what he's offering.
I accept. I accept.
Is this blacksmith sitting on a gold mine?
So he's also the one that has built ships for the town and like does like everything building wise.
And don't forget, we have that deal with him where we send him more materials and stuff, and he'll give us better prices or
Yeah.
rare stuff.
Yeah.
So.
The
Just-
amount of
just-
money he makes in like a week's time would dwarf this like 100 times.
Yeah, if
Jeez.
this is like the port town for the kingdom, and he's the main shipmaster, then even the kingdom will be paying him a massive amount.
You know, that's almost the amount that I have.
How do you have this much if you just
He's military.
He's
Starting-
military, he gets paid a lot.
I mean,
Yeah,
starting wealth. I wasn't even taking into account, military benefits.
But yeah, if you click accept, he'll 100% accept that.
I clicked accept. Oh my god, that's so much.
You have so much now.
Yeah, I need to get rid of a few things in
Let's
here.
see.
Yeah,
Okay.
same here.
That was more than everything I had before. That was double that. Wow. I have rations. Maybe I should have thought. No, can't.
He will
sell
not buy
ration.
ration.
Hempen rope. Would he accept that? It's 50 feet worth.
It's best for you to keep that just in case.
So
Yeah, I
who's
was
next?
thinking- Oh, I didn't.
I'll go next.
I'll back up. Okay, I'll go here.
Okay, let's have a look at here.
I can't believe you guys are getting so excited over that amount of money.
You're saying it like it's not a lot.
Keep
We're
in
rich now.
mind, an enchantment's like, what, 500 gold or something?
Yes.
I mean, also to be fair, a plate mail armor, non-enchanted, is 1,500 gold.
Yeah. Like, I'm
That's
trying to,
150
like, you guys
platinum.
you've come into this world with no money. I'm trying to give you money so you can starve.
Yeah, you know, if I get the gold for it, you know exactly what I'm buying. Like,
Oh, if you guys make like in your journals a list of items that you're looking out for, I might make it loot later on.
Oh.
which reminds me, I might also want to expand like the item thing, like for my journals, like fun, different items rather than just pure power items as well.
Mm.
Alright, that deletes it, right? Let's go put it in 3. I should have. I need to get rid of one of those. And 2 lots of you.
I think I'll be making the less out of both of you.
Oh yeah,
Wait,
I don't think Chaos is making.
I still
Yeah.
have
Oh,
leather armor. I don't know why I kept that leather armor.
You're saying you're making less, but I didn't even get any items. But then again, I wasn't really doing the combat, was I?
Is that
Yeah.
everything you're doing?
Let's also get rid of short bow.
But you guys have to remember, I'm a klepto. I'm just grabbing
Yeah.
everything, remember?
Oh yeah. Oh, I mean, I try and get stuff too, but you guys beat me to it.
You're just too slow.
I
The
know.
Horn of Freedom that I have, that will still work, correct?
Which one?
Horn of Freedom.
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to keep that on me. Apart from that, I'll keep the spices. I'll keep the. Ba, 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 ba. That'll be it.
That'll be it. Give me
Yep.
a moment. You're not gonna make nearly the amount that
I know.
Chaos did.
Oh, we know Chaos is gonna make more than us.
What can I say? I live for the klepto.
Yeah, well, you're shouting us drinks now.
Hell no. If I don't drink, you don't get a drink.
Yeah, well, you don't have to drink, so what's the point on?
30, 25, 6.
I'm saving this money up for equipment, obviously.
Yeah.
So Chaos will be the one paying for stuff in the future, right?
Yeah, it looks like it.
Absolutely not. Well,
And
sure,
then let me
everyone
guess.
but Fluffy.
Last one brick.
Hey,
No truth.
why can't you use my other name?
Oh, I'm reading. I read literally your name. That's why I said it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it does say
yeah.
the brick in the game.
True,
You
true,
need to
true.
change
Alright,
it.
I haven't updated your token yet. Give me a bit.
shot. What the?
Get rid of all you.
No. Just I have some extra. I have some extra stuff. Why is it doing that? Why is it doing that? Come. I'm. Why?
Wrong.
Oh, I'm trying. How do you change the amount? you have to
There
fi-
should be a box next to what. So you see where the number is? You can click in that.
Yeah, I'm clicking that. I'm trying to press. I get rid of the number and I'm putting 2 there, but it just reverts back to 1.
That's because of yeah, I got the same thing. So essentially, every single individual thing that appears on your sheet counts as
Yeah.
a separate thing. There
Ah.
is a thing in the list called quantity. You have to change that and then delete the extras because it will not put the extras in. It will count as the
Hold on.
same.
Hold on. So I have the quantity, and then I just put, and then I. Sorry. What? Sorry. Repeat it again.
So you have a look through of how many of the individuals you have.
Yeah.
You can then go in and select one of them, quantity, and then put all of them into one. Delete the rest.
Okay. Okay. I got that now.
Then
Uh,
on the trade, you have to exit out and then put them back in.
Okay.
Then it should work for you.
Oh, no, I don't need- Alright.
That's also the blacksmith, by the way.
What's that?
He's a big old angry guy.
What the? Please. There's not even enough room on my screen to actually see the thing.
Would you like to do this next week?
Yeah, possibly. I don't think I'll be able to get it. I'm struggling a little bit.
Okay, we'll do it next week for you then.
Yeah, sorry guys.
Nah,
That's
it's
okay.
fine.
Yeah, you might just have to actually talk me through it because it's not working for me.
Mm.
Ah well. Just down on top of training, I do actually have a request for the blacksmith.
Sure.
I'm actually going to be heading off now, guys. I got dinner waiting for me.
Yeah, it is 7:03. What's the thing with a blacksmith? See you, Chaos.
Alright.
Bye.
See you, Chaos.
See
No
ya.
demon supremacy.
If you wouldn't mind, blacksmith, I'd like a new set of armor.
Okay, what type of armor are you looking for?
Something that's both lightweight yet durable and sturdy, because this stuff is too heavy and it really, really cramps my stealth.
What are you currently wearing?
I'm currently wearing. Hold on, let me just double check. Chainmail. Wait, we could just sort this out for the next session if we want to just do that, because I know we'll probably have to either make it or purchase it.
Yep. Yeah,
What's
so
what?
if you do that, you will lose AC. Just
Oh, just what?
you'll lose AC.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm aware of that.
If you
But
want, if you want to have like a look at armors and like tell me what you feel like next week.
yeah, we'll
Yeah.
just do that. Just figured I'd get that out before the end, just so we're not starting off with that the first thing we're back.
Yeah, that's fine. But yeah, if you want to have like a think about like what type of armor you want, and then let me know.
Yeah.
Next.
Yeah, I'll
week.
If you're worried about the disadvantage to stealth, heavy armors won't do anymore because they will have disadvantage. And looking at price points, you're probably looking at a chain shirt, which is 13 plus dex to a max of 2 for AC, but no disadvantage to stealth.
Yeah.
Alright. Well, I'll have a look through it and see what I'll find.
Yeah. Yeah, have a look through, see what you like, and then we can go from there with your AC next week.
Yeah, all
not
good.
AC armor next week, as well as
Yep.
your trading.
Alright.
But yes. With that, who are we looking to raid?
That is a good question.
Well, you guys talk about that. I'm gonna clock off. I'll see you next week.
Okadok. Bye-bye.
Bye.
See ya.
Yep. Who are we raiding?
Let's see. Anyone nice and have someone doing Fire Emblem.
Ooh, that'd be.
I'm not Fire Emblem, Final Fantasy.
They're both in the same wheelhouse, technically.
I have apparently 2 people doing it. I have someone named Katron doing D&D, World of Warfare. What do you feel like?
Your choice, man.
How long has this person been up for? I clicked the wrong button. Hold on. And you're throwing me on the spot here. You know that, right?
I mean, you do the same
Absolutely.
thing to me.
Yeah, but your streams usually crash. That's why I go to you. What are you doing? That person's. Sure, we'll raid this person. I'll send you their name.
Beautiful.
I've been streaming for a while, but usually they go a whole lot longer than they usually are. We're gonna raid these people. They're doing Final Fantasy Online. Sometimes they accidentally mute themselves, so have fun with that. But I've been your DM demon on this magical adventure known as Tales of Lost Souls. I've had Katron.
Yo.
I've had Nez.
You sure have.
I've had Chaos. And I've had
Who was
Sage. But yes, I've been demon. I'll post my links and Katron can do his outro.
Thank you everybody for showing up, and also have a wonderful, wonderful time zone. Apart from that, I don't think that we have anything else. Also, happy spooky month!
Yes, happy spooky month. I will decorate my stream again for next week's stream. Not for the D&D stream though. I might get another chance to stream next week. Seeing, maybe, possibly, not sure. We'll see.
Yeah.
But yes, enjoy your time zones. Bye bye.
Bye!
See yous.